All right, hello, my lovely peoples. Welcome to most of the Not Ho Party. Um, this is episode 9, I think, of our adventures in Barovia. The last few have not been put out on YouTube yet, but they will be shortly, hopefully. I've just been suffering from a dearth of motivation. Welcome back as we go to the lovely Barovia, where we're trying to deal with the Curse of Strahd, quite literally. We have a vampire in the party, a Dhampir, and an Aasimar. So, yeah. And one of us is boning Strahd ferociously as we speak. /
You
being boned by
know,
Strahd ferociously.
I have my reasons.
The reasons are orgasms, obviously.
The reason is he's hot.
Yeah. Um, So, we are still trying to raise some little bit of money for Extra Life. If you do happen to donate more than $10 in the stream, you get to choose Wheel or Woe, which is either good or bad, depending on what you want to happen to the party. If you choose Wheel, the party gets a bonus. If you choose Woe, I get to throw something at the party and or do something really nasty to them, which is always fun for viewers. You can also redeem adding monsters and throwing Strahd at them again, because everyone seems to like that. It is limited to 2 streams, so make sure you choose your times carefully. Maybe when you're just about to ditch and you've decided that it'd be funnier to watch them struggle as you're driving away.
Mario.
No wonder who did that.
Mario.
So
Me too, because
when last we left off, Mario had a bit of an existential crisis, dealing with the 2 ruinous powers inside of him, one of them being his beast, the other being his patron, both deciding to come to an agreement and potentially allow him to feed directly on souls instead of blood, meaning he would not just kill somebody, but he would literally send them straight to hell. Zumi took some time to wander around in the forest. Thank you so much, Zumi. Took some time to wander around in the forest and have a discussion with herself about what her patron would require of her. I have to alter that a little bit. There we go. We're fine now. Let's move that up a little bit. There are now so many of us. Had a discussion with her patron about what that would kind of or feared discussing with her patron what it would look like if she were to change the source of her power. It was at that time that her inner sorcery awoke for the first time in, I assume, many years, and she was able to connect with a divinity. That divinity has not named itself or come forward, but it exists, and it's easy to assume that her patron is not most pleased. Therian spent some time in town, just doing towny things, relaxing. Crimson spent some time in town as well, went and talked to Yob and some of the other hunters and was fully inducted, there we go, that's the word, into the Order of Hunters. He has yet to choose a specific sect, though, whether that is blood, sinew, or bone. He has not decided. And, yeah, like I said, patron was off boning Strahd. She came back with a whip, a collar that will not come off, and a set of handcuffs.
Okay.
Oh, and Zumi / our lovely person whose
Lilith.
name I'm completely blanking on right now.
Lilith.
Broke Yob's heart.
I didn't. Maybe Arabella shouldn't have gone off to bone Strahd.
Maybe Lilith shouldn't be jealous.
So as you can tell,
girl
there's
code does not exist.
There's a little bit of tension in the party, but we don't need to worry about that too much.
Yeah, no, not at all.
I have to readjust all the font sizes. We will have a new player joining us today sometime. It might take a little while for them to be able to join up fully because the party will do party things, and me trying to introduce someone in the middle of them doing party things often does not go the right way. So, I will get you guys. Most of you didn't do too much with your downtime. You just kind of sat around and tried to relax, kind of thing. Yeah. So, what do you guys feel like doing with the new day? Arabella has walked into the lovely establishment, the Blue River Inn, wearing a brand new set of things. And the rest of you are there to talk and have fun and have a party. Don't forget that you still have a few things you need to do around town. Potentially a few people to talk to, and a few tasks to accomplish.
Quick question. Where did the lovely party leave Mario's body?
Mario's body was left in the God fucking damn it.
Surprise!
The names all
Let's
changed.
do it one more time.
Yeah, I'm just going to turn the names off for now, and then once Patron joins us, I will put them back on.
Hi, Moose.
I am so sorry that I'm here, but I'm not because I'm cooking dinner.
Moose is not the game master. I am. All right, so now we don't need to know anyone else's name, just me. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, no, you don't want me to run this game. No.
Yeah, please no. All right, I think you're a little quiet there, Moose, so I'm going to boost up the volume. So the rest of you, like, Gabo, you wake up, sorry. Mario, you wake up in your own room, kind of coming to, feeling a little more violent. Not angry, just the need to commit violence is still very much present in your body, even after the beast has left you to your own devices.
So I've literally woken up and chosen violence.
You have
Today.
woken up and chosen violence today.
He's gonna. Okay. After waking up in his room, he's just gonna look around and notice it's his room, and go to the front door, and pretty much just like kick it open, for no other reason, just because he can, and head downstairs and look around and see what the hell has happened.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Does he notice the really makeshift necklace around his neck? And what does he do with it?
That's true. So Mario, you notice around your neck is a thin band of hempen rope that has now a tied strand of golden hair on it. That's more brown than gold, but you can still see that it probably came from Crimson. And you're alone, not burning.
I don't think he was actually there.
No,
He was
didn't.
not present for that to happen. No.
Yeah.
And his character was unconscious.
So, I don't like rope around. Mario doesn't like rope around his neck from the vision he had prior.
It's not a rope.
But
it's
he
not
said
really a rope.
It's just twine.
It's more like a
It
necklace.
is hemp.
It comes down farther.
It is him. Okay. He's just going to. Does he? But he does know it's from Crimson.
Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
I am very good at those.
The best around.
Nothing's ever gonna get you. Oh, am I still exhausted?
You are still exhausted, yes.
Gotcha.
That's what mine. Just
The
Ooh,
15,
15.
you can tell it came from Crimson. You can also understand that you're in town. You're not touching Crimson, but you're not burning.
He's just gonna leave where it is.
Okay.
Burning sucks a lot,
It does.
and he's gonna continue his way downstairs. Meet up with everybody. That he hopes is in the tavern.
Okay, so you come downstairs to a relatively large breakfast. You can see the matron of the bar wandering around, making sure everyone has drinks. You don't see Erwin anywhere, just his wife. And as she is giving everybody beverages and stuff, you do hear cooking and clamoring in the back. You can make an assumption as to where Erwin is. And within a few short moments, with a scent of freshly cooked egg and ham, not bacon, but ham, and toast, dinner or breakfast is brought to your tables.
Is Mario down there, or everybody else there too?
as you come down, who else is in the Blue River Inn? You are? Okay.
Lilith is. She's sitting there, but she's only gonna pick at her food. She's pretty quiet.
And Theron would probably be coming down the exact same time as Crimson.
They'd probably already be down there eating.
Or you'll see his sister.
At the moment, no, you don't.
Okay. Hi guys. Sorry, blacked out after getting fisted. Happens to the best of us, I assume.
You're not the only one getting fisted.
You guys got knocked out with a thing too?
Oh no.
Okay. Therian, what is she talking about?
I'm just gonna look at Mario and just be like, who's missing?
My sister.
Uh-huh.
Please. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Before this goes any further,
Mhm.
what does it have to do with getting fisted?
Who likes to visit us a lot?
He likes to visit.
Your
No.
daddy.
No. No. No.
Yeah.
You guys let her. You guys let her go.
If we had no choice, she dropped you on the ground.
And dropped me on the ground. Okay.
She left you
Well,
behind.
okay, well, it was either she dropped you or she took you with her while you were unconscious.
I would have rather been there to protect her at least. Something. Get her out of there. Talk her out of it. Something.
Yeah. Let's just say he came out of the bushes. It didn't sound like anything was happening, and then suddenly he was like, "Yeah, you're coming back with me," and then they were gone. So.
Oh no, she gave him a present.
Well, yeah,
Oh.
but we thought it was like a funny haha present, and then he was like, "No, I'm horny now." Present.
So, question, Sky Daddy, are there any like empty tables at this inn that we're tavern we're staying at right now?
Yeah.
Just empty?
With the recent celebrations that have occurred all throughout town, with people being a little less inhibited than they normally are, a lot of the normals drunks who would just like drink in here are instead out and partying. So there's not a lot of people here at the moment.
Okay. Mario's just gonna walk to the biggest, emptiest table in this area and just both hands flip it the fuck over.
Go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
I'm also not very good at those. Oh god. Solid 11.
You grab this massive like pine table, grab it in both hands so hard that your fingers crack into the table itself as you begin to grow claws, the anger allowing the beast to come forward, and you just flip it against a wall with a resounding crash.
So,
We're gonna have to pay for that now.
Correction, Mario's gonna have to pay for it.
you
Mario
guys
doesn't
let
have
her
money.
go. I have a look.
No, we didn't let her
Okay.
go. There wasn't really an option. We didn't know it was gonna happen until it happened.
Right. Okay. He starts taking like deep breaths and like he's using his edge to like chill, maybe like keep the anger down or something like that. As the beast rises, Lady Carnella's side tries to like calm it down and takes over with Mario's edge. That's the way he's imagining it in his mind. Okay. Where is she now?
Dradzi's castle.
He points in the
All
direction
right.
of the castle.
All right, I will be back in a fortnight, and if you don't see me, assume the worst. And he just starts walking towards the door.
Okay, have fun.
No, I'll grab him by his shoulder. She'll be back. Give it 3 hours, and then after that, we can do what we want.
Okay. I still have a little bit of reasoning left. 3 hours. 3 hours. If she's not back in exactly 3 hours, I'm burning everything that stands. On
Just
my
so,
way to Strahd's castle, and this forest included every fucking thing to find her.
just so you're aware, it's this one over here that you flipped.
Which
Just
one?
the
Oh,
table, just
alright.
straight against the wall. As the table comes back down, you notice there are massive cracks going through the two windows that are right opposite it.
Oops. But okay. He just sits back down. It's like 3 hours, and he just starts like mumbling like one, 2, 3. He's gonna count all the way to 3 hours. I guess. However long that shit is.
Okay, so as you're sitting there and you're watching and you like do this massive smash, his I have to try and remember her name, which is not great because my brain is not working for some reason. Danica comes up to you and just puts her hands on your shoulder for a moment. Says, I understand you may be frustrated about something, my friend, but if you wreck my house again, I'm going to wreck you.
Kinky.
Every time. Let's see. How much? Mario pulls out 10 gold pieces and 50 electrum pieces. Puts them in a sack. Just that's it on the table. Is like just goes here. Damage. Sorry. Just really distressed right now.
She'll take the electrum and like heft it. That'll do. And she'll like attach it to her belt. She'll walk over and bring you a heavy cup that looks to be like an iron or something. Very heavy, very sturdy looking goblet. Sets it down in front of you and says, you can wreck that one. I just prefer if you didn't. And she'll go back behind the bar and start cleaning up a little bit. And you see two boys that you haven't seen before. She kind of whistles up the stairs. Two little boys, both very black hair, very piercing blue eyes, wearing sort of rough brown leathers, come down the stairs, and she nods over towards the cracked window and the broken table, and they immediately set to cleaning it up.
Child labor laws don't exist.
Non-existent.
To be fair, it would be more disturbing if they didn't have child labor laws in Barovia.
In Barovia, children are part of the workforce, mostly in the form of zombies or souls.
Oh well.
Wow. Mario.
Or, as we learned, teeny tiny little balls.
You're cutting out so bad.
You're cutting out really bad.
Mr. Robot.
Teeny
Don't look
tiny
fiery, got
little
it.
soul
Don't miss
dolls, I
it.
think she said.
Oh.
Yeah, I think she meant the monkey.
Oh yeah, the monkey.
We're starting off really fucked up this session.
Okay.
Yeah, Mario. Let's relax the best we can.
Okay.
She should be back in the next couple hours.
All right. Wow. I'll try.
Right. So what are we doing today?
Well, first we have to wait for Arabella to come back.
Well, we don't have to.
Okay, well, we should.
I can wait while you guys do whatever you want. And after in 3 hours I'll go looking. I won't burn down this town if I can't find it. That I can promise.
We do have the brewery that we haven't done anything with yet. You're muted.
I said that's true.
Crimson, by the way, are you uncovered? By the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. And this would be the first time I've seen this, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So what the fuck happened to you?
I went to go recover Saint Bones. I am now this.
Oh, that's right. The Saint Bones. And what happened to the bones?
They weren't there. But now I'm like this. After opening a safe. And then blacking out.
The fuck kind of safe was it? Jesus. Or
I'm-
no, Jesus doesn't exist. Not. Oh, that was bad.
Fantasy
In this
Jesus.
setting, in this setting, I apologize for everybody out there.
Dawn Father.
Dawn Father. There we go.
Yeah.
Dawn Father. Dawn Father. So don't open random chests is what I'm getting at, unless you want to turn glowy.
I think they'd probably kill you.
Chests
By
are
the way, how
dangerous.
does that affect your job now that you sparkle?
Oh, well, I control it. I'm not sparkling now.
I mean,
He
I
is
just
fairly
want-
sparkly in the light. Like, he does reflect a little bit of light.
I just look fabulous now, obviously.
true, you'd be a hit at parties.
Walking disco ball.
I have been told that by everyone in this party now.
Oh, well.
No longer the shiniest.
And it would be.
I'll pat him and cast light on him, so he's now the shiniest.
Fair enough.
Dex save for that, right?
If you don't want it to happen, you can dex save, yeah. Speaking of which, Mario, can you roll a con save for me, please?
Oh, yes. Yes, I can.
How many levels of exhaustion are you at the moment?
I'm only at 1.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, so the long rest gave you back any spell slots you were missing, any HP you were missing, but did not satisfy your need for sleep. You have a second level of exhaustion.
He has disadvantage on the save.
Oh, no, you shouldn't.
Oh, I
No.
should.
No,
But he has
it's only,
22
it's
then.
only ability checks,
You
yeah.
just roll it again.
No, you
Let
have
me
a
roll it
22. You got a 22,
You got a
it's fine.
22.
Yeah. You're fine.
But still
Oh,
exhausted.
but it is a new day, which is important.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which
fine.
means I'll get both of you to roll a d10, please. So
Oh wait,
you've
it doesn't
already rolled a
matter.
D10.
It doesn't matter.
No, Therian, you're
because I
satisfied
recently
for-
have a while.
And Mario, you're fine.
Yep.
Okay. Sweet.
Right, so we established we still have the brewery, and we don't have to wait for Arabella. We could just go.
That's actually a fail on a hunger check.
I'm sure Erwin the Birdwin would want us to go.
Sure, the town would love us to go.
That's also true, because their alcohol is running out.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, what's in this iron mug?
It is a heavy mix of wine and spiced mead that is flowery and honey and almost like a little bit of cinnamon on the side.
Go ahead and take a sip.
It's probably some of the better stuff you've had. It's not like super fancy, and it's more of a breakfast drink, so it's not meant to get you drunk so much as just be kind of a good wake me up and a comforting drink, almost like a warm hug.
I want a
Mojito.
warm hug.
You can have Therian.
No, I
What?
wasn't asking you.
Who is now shining brightly.
Yeah, he's
Mhm.
giving off a bit of light. Bright light within 30 feet, actually.
Okay.
These new powers are weird.
Right. Okay. After taking like another big chug or something like that. Okay. Calm down. I apologize for my early outburst. Um, I do understand there's not much you guys could have done. And yes, it may be a little harsh to try to burn down everything to go find my sister. I am praying to the lady in red that she's okay. If we have anything we could do in the meantime, maybe just take my mind off of it, we might need to do.
What you're saying is brewery.
You can do the brewery.
Yes.
That's a hard word to say. That's why I have to stop and say it. Brewery. Brewery.
Brewery.
Brewery.
Life and death situation. The entire party is trying to say brewery properly.
Brewery.
Brewery.
Get some alcohol.
Yes, more alcohol.
The
Actually,
place
wait,
that makes
what-
alcohol. There
was-
we go.
Mhm.
Was this the place that wanted the alcohol, or was it the small town?
No, this is the place.
This is the place, yeah.
No. Didn't the very first town want
They were
barrel-
also short on,
they wanted a barrel or
alcohol.
something, right?
but it's the same reason why these people are short on alcohol.
Yeah,
So we'd
both-
solve both their problems.
Both towns are short on alcohol, and what they have, the Barovia didn't know why, like the village of Barovia didn't know why, but the village of Volaki does know, and that there's something going on at the Wizard of Wine's winery.
Okay.
The winery. I can say winery. It's not
All right. Well,
brewery.
let's go to the winery. And
Same.
how I'm gonna go ask, obviously, because this is the only tavern in town, right?
No, there is another tavern, but it's just a tavern, not an inn.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna ask her because we're
There we
gonna go there. Yeah, because we're going there. If there's anything that she needs us to go and get for her.
Purple Dragon number 3, and Red Fist Crush number 8.
Somebody write that down. I'm not going to remember it.
Yeah, I'm like.
Mario
How-
takes out his book and like jots it down. Purple Dragon number 3 and Red Fist number.
How much?
A cask of each would be appreciated, honestly.
That was
I-
purple dragon
Purple Dragon number 3.
number 3, and then
Red Fist Crush, not Angry Fist Crush. I'll be honest, anything that's Red Fist Crush, I wouldn't mind. If you could bring me a few casks, that would be lovely. And if you can put in an order for 2 or 3 kegs of each, I'd much appreciate it.
What was the red fist crush number that you wanted? 8, right?
Yes, but I'd be happy with anything, I'll be honest.
Okay.
Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen.
I want casks of it and put in orders for 8 or kegs.
Do any of you have a means of transportation for these items?
We sure don't, ma'am.
You definitely, most assuredly, do not need to call me ma'am ever again. But here, and she pulls out a small woven bag that's only about the size of both your fists together. She hands it over to you. Just make sure to bring it back when you're done.
Oh, this is a bag of holding, is it not?
It is, yes.
Or, yeah, okay, cool. Thank you. We will bring it back with all of the kegs, barring that everything is still fine at the winery.
Thank you very
And
much.
knowing our luck, it usually isn't. So
Alright, so
Are you aware of where the winery is?
we know it's north.
Lilith just points off in like a random direction.
Well,
So you're actually going to leave the town going west?
mhm.
Okay. And then once you've left the town going west, you're going to pass by the Vistani camp. Obviously, they really don't. As much as they like wine, they're not exactly a distillery. And then you're going to. I just have to remember which way I'm going here. Then you're going to come to a crossroads. Go straight instead of either left or right. And continue going straight until you get to a second bridge, and then take a left before the bridge, not after. After the bridge, you would just go in the water.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Perfect. Did my husband
Right
actually
before
pay you in advance? Oh, and did you pay them?
No.
And you hear a gruff, not yet. Oh, here, my dues. And she just, like, tallies up the breakfast. The breakfast is on us. And she pulls out 10 of the electrum pieces and sets them down. You can have those to start.
Thanks. And Lilith like grabs him up real fast and like shoves them in her bag. We can fix this later. Divvy this out later.
Perfect.
Divvy, that's for the. Whatever. Alright. And there's another tavern in town, correct?
There is. But I wouldn't go there if I were you. It has
Oh, why not?
a reputation of being very seedy.
Oh, well, if Arabella was here.
I've already been there, haven't I?
Not yet.
I thought you said I went to somewhere seedy when I was doing my ear to the ground perk.
You did. Not that drinking house, though.
Oh, okay.
I need some alcohol too. We could
Hmm.
go see.
Alright. Thank you for
Very
the
welcome.
advice. Do you know, like, roughly, I think someone gave us an estimate of about a day and a half to get there and back?
If you go quickly, it should only take you about a day to get there and a day to get back.
Okay.
If our friend shows up while we're gone, could you let her know where we're going?
You mean that one? And you turn around, you can see Arabella coming in, looking extremely disheveled. Hair kind of completely loose, armor slightly askew as if it was put on in a hurry. There's a new whip that looks to be braided brown leather at her side, and a pair of handcuffs dangling off the other side, attached to her belt.
Yeah. That one.
How many levels of exhaustion does she have?
None. No, she's fine.
Hello, sister.
Hi, you're all staring at me.
Oh,
Fuck off.
Lilith just like looks away, like busy like looking at her nails, like
What
bitch.
what the actual fuck happened?
Stuff.
Stuff. You got
You
a
might as well
little
not try to hide it. He already knows.
I could literally smell it on you.
Right. Okay. Vigorous amounts of sex. Do you want me to go into details? I can tell you all about my time. Or did you just want me to say stuff and leave it at that?
No, I just want to know why the man that has literally been trying to kill us.
Because I have stuff to do that involves him.
Him included.
Called minding my business.
Oh, okay. All right. You know what? Bye. Okay, have fun.
For
We
future
go into this
reference,
other...
Devin,
Was it? Oh. We have a tavern to go to. So if you wouldn't mind leading the way, Crimson.
be the light and please be our light in the dark, Crimson.
Oh, hardy har. I'm just gonna turn and walk out. Before we go there, I'm actually gonna go to the hunters place. I'm gonna ask if they want any wine while we're going to the winery.
Alcohol doesn't react best with active duty for us. It tends to have an exaggerated effect on any hunter because of our changes. You
Okay.
will find something similar the next time you wish to have a drink.
Oh.
In
Fantastic.
essence, we are cheap drunks.
Me too. It's okay.
It's the best kind of drunk. It costs the least amount.
Mario
I was-
leans over to Lilith.
I was just wondering if you were wanting any for when you guys weren't on shift, but
No, thank you. It's much appreciated, but we are busy. You might want to get your friend out of town relatively quickly.
which friend?
Well, you should know the one I'm talking about. The one that kind of consorted with devils, as it were. That is actually a crime here. And I'm not saying that you are required to arrest her. What I am saying is that if a hunter sees her first, now that the hunters have been told that she has consorted with devils, she may be in danger.
I'm gonna look over the Lilith and just be like, how many people did you tell? Oh wait, I know what's happening. Oh,
I have
God,
no
all
idea
right.
what you're talking about, she says
I'm gonna
innocently.
turn her around and be like, all right, thank you for the advice. We're gonna be yeah,
Now,
You're going to
was
be-
that Lilith, or were they talking
Getting
about
wine.
Arabella?
Arabella.
with no one in particular.
Yes, you're going to be going somewhere in town that I don't know, so you can help your friend do a thing that I don't know about, right?
What are we talking about?
Exactly. Have a fantastic day. Thanks for the offer.
Thank you. You have yourself a great day.
Goodbye, hunter friends.
He just glares at you.
Why me?
Because you broke Yop's heart. Not you.
Again. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know what? That's probably for the
Did
best.
you say that out loud?
Mhm.
Did you say that out loud, Crimson?
No.
No? Oh.
Okay. Well, gonna make a quick stop at the really shady tavern.
Okay. So you come to a
I'm gonna
tavern.
put on my mask for this.
Okay. So you come to a tavern that doesn't have a sign, but rather has like a crooked cup with chips running through the glass, pouring out what looks to be a rusted brown liquid. No name, just that sign.
That sounds
Leaking tankard.
about right for my kind of people. I'm gonna like just open the door and take a look inside.
The first thing that hits you when you open the door is the smell. That's old mold, must, and very sour sweat. As you take a step inside, anyone who has keen senses will have to make a Constitution saving throw.
If you go inside.
If you go inside.
As soon as I got to the door, I was like,
Fair enough.
It's going inside.
So you can see
I'll go.
there are a few dozen men kind of slumped over at tables. It's only 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, and already they are passed out drunk. You can see that there are a few people who've been pushed off to the side and just kind of laying in stacks, most of them snoring awkwardly with vomit and booze covering their front bits. There's an old grumpy looking dwarf that has gray slashing his red beard, or more like red slashing his gray beard, and long braids that make it almost all the way down to his waist. As he looks up at you, he goes,
We are heading out of town to the winery that hasn't been shipping recently. Is your establishment looking for anything?
Can't afford no fancy shit.
Like this guy.
Fair. I like your style. Oh, that's all that we had. We just were wondering.
Right.
Be back. Bye.
Actually, I want to see if he has any rumors going around the town.
Go ahead
This place
and
is-
roll an investigation check.
Yeah. This
No.
this site is just horrendous.
As you kind of chat and try to chat and talk to people, most of them don't want to talk to you. Most of them are either trying to get drunk or are sleeping, so you don't manage to get much out of them besides grunts and unintelligible threats of violence.
Wonderful. Well, that sounds about everything.
Which you don't feel angry about anymore.
Nope. So, I don't think there's anyone else left in town that we would want to talk to. So, the only place left for us is to walk to the camp and ask them if they want anything, because it's basically on the way. And that's about it. So, all right,
Okay.
come along, everyone.
How do we know they're still there?
They haven't left yet.
Part of them have left, but that's like a permanent campsite for them, I think.
Oh, okay. Neat.
Or at least for the elves that are there,
Yeah.
I
So
think.
either way, let us go. We gotta put our pedal to the metal.
What's a medal? Wait. What's a pedal?
There's absolutely no reason why we're in such a big rush, as we're like all pushing Arabella.
All right.
Arabella, who does not know what the fuck is going on, is like, if you push me one more fucking time, my warhammer is gonna go right up your ass.
Same with my daggers. Hurry up.
What? Excuse me?
So come on, let's go. Like, I like, come on. My shoulder's right here. You still haven't tapped it yet. I'm like far ahead of you. Come on, it's right here.
I doubt
That-
she could keep up with you at this point.
Is that a challenge? Crimson.
And
A race?
start
She
booking it
physically
out of
able
the
to
town.
walk.
Oh, Arabella's dumb, man. She's racing him. 100%. Easily.
Okay. So as you as you guys get out of town, and you start running towards the bridge which crosses over to the Vistani encampment, I'll get you both to roll acrobatics checks to see who, if you manage to tag him or if he falls.
Acrobatics, you say?
Acrobatics or athletics, your choice. Because acrobatics is about dodging, athletics is about endurance.
Wow, 2 3s in a row.
Woo!
So you attempt to get out of her way, and as you're leaving town, coming to the still ruined gate that has some unsavory smells going now, she manages to smack you in the back of the head.
It only counts as one.
Smack him again.
But you folks do head outside of town. Now, the day itself is relatively peaceful and quiet, and the trip down the road is much more so. Nothing seems to disturb you or even want to. When you see eyes in the forest, they quickly vanish. When you hear the jangle of horse hooves in the distance, they vanish and disappear, as if nothing wants to be around you for the moment.
Can I take a perception check to see, like, why?
Go
Or
ahead and roll
see if I
perception.
see these things?
Yeah.
Disadvantage! Oh no. I goofed.
1, Mario is our counter charm. 2, Arabella is our counter charm.
Alright,
Fucking get that out of here right
there
now.
we go. Okay. You said perception or investigation?
Perception.
Perception. 9.
Unfortunately,
Right.
while you do catch the faintest glimpses of eyes and snouts and fur, of dark leathers and bows, they always seem to fade into the brush before you get close enough to them.
Can I take a perception check to figure out why that's happening?
You can.
Yay! It's my number of the day.
They look on a group of heavily armed creatures and just think better of it. At least that's what you seem to catch. They take a look at you, they study you for a few moments, then they leave. Nothing wants to bother such a group.
That's good.
You guys wander down to the west, crossing the bridge, heading vaguely south as you do so, and come across the Vistani encampment. The wagons themselves are gone. The tent that once stood a good 7-8 meters in the air and very large across is also gone. But still, the houses that are built into the hills are of course there, and you can see a few wandering, lilac-skinned elves moving around.
I guess I'll approach one of the elves.
And you do so, and immediately a hand goes to a sword. He looks at you and asks something in Elvish. Do you speak Elvish?
Therian does.
I don't. No.
Mario do.
Therian knows translate.
So as you do so, Therian, I need you to roll an intelligence check because this is not the same kind of Elvish you're used to. Just a raw intelligence check. DC is only going to be about 10, and you'll be able to understand basically what's going on.
Just in case Roll20 does Roll20 thing, can I help him? That's what I thought.
Yes, you can provide the help action as you two discuss back and forth.
Yes.
So roll again. You get the basics of understanding across that these
Why did the
elves...
bard not just give me inspiration?
Shush.
I forget I have...
While you are trying to converse with these elves, the understanding comes across that these people have their own distinct language and culture, and what they're speaking to you is what they understand of Elvish, which is something unique to them. And it comes across that they don't typically trust outsiders enough to drink anything they bring. They don't trust outsiders enough to have them in their homes, and they don't trust outsiders enough not to poison them. And with that is this sort of veiled threat that you are outsiders on their turf, and there are no Vistani to protect you now.
Hey, Crimson understands the game.
Let's go ahead and go.
Okay. So you folks are at a crossroads. You can head sort of northwest, southwest, or southeast.
Follow the
Whatever
instructions
straight
we were
is.
given.
Whatever straight is.
Okay.
Whatever direction that is.
You make it through
I
the
would
woods.
have no idea what straight is.
You make it through the woods, or get into the woods themselves. The proper trees, now large and dark and foreboding. Unlike the earlier vegetation that you had gone through, this is heavy and thick. Letting next to no light in as you make your way through, you're still able to basically see in the dark because crimson does sparkle just enough to give off a faint glow around them. As you've been traveling for around 3 hours now, you come to another sort of another branch on the road. Do you want to turn left here, or do you want to keep going?
The instructions were supposed to keep going until we got to a bridge, wasn't it?
Yes.
That's what you remember.
Second
Yeah.
bridge. Second bridge. We don't make it to the second bridge. We make a right before the second bridge.
We already went over a bridge, right?
I don't think we have.
There's a bridge back
Wait.
on the map.
Is this a crossroads?
Where you're at right
Crossroads, we
now,
go straight.
yes.
Okay.
You can see a well-worn path heading to the southwest. It looks almost as though it would be a deer trail, if not for the fact the trees have been cleared. There's new growth kind of creeping in, and every so often you can see the odd paving stone working its way through the rough soil. So it's an old road.
Or you wouldn't have happened to have written down those instructions, would you?
No, I only wrote. Talking is hard. I only wrote down what we needed to find, not necessarily. where
Therian did write
go.
down all of the instructions.
But Mother Hen got us today.
Okay, well, what did you have?
I couldn't write it fast enough because you were talking too quickly. But Therian wrote it down.
I'll get Therian to make a survival check to determine whether or not you are following the appropriate path.
And then I will give him inspiration to make up for my last time not giving him inspiration.
Okay.
I fucking needed it. 11.
So,
Fuck.
Therian, you're fairly positive you do have to continue going straight, heading towards the northwest. Fairly positive, not 100%, but fairly positive.
Okay.
That's the way we go.
Are
Making-
those Good.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was asking, were those creatures still, not necessarily trailing us, but like testing the waters and walking away?
You don't seem to notice anymore, and the sounds of the forest around you are vibrant and bright. You can see squirrels and chipmunks. There's, oddly enough, way more bats than you'd ever seen in a forest before, and more than a few ravens seem to follow you. They'll give you a wide berth. Other than that, you don't spot any malicious creatures or anything that would probably want to do you harm, and you don't spot so much as even a bandit. Okay.
This is a nice day.
And that worries me a little bit more than how we've usually had our days.
Yep.
Okay, as you continue following the road, you can see the bridge up ahead, not too far, the solid structure that you believe you were told to turn before. The only problem being is that there are two left turns here. One where you are now, and one just up around the bend.
You said past the bridge, so it'd be.
Go. There'll be two bridges, is what they said.
Yes.
We're about to come up on the second bridge. We have to turn before the second bridge. Because if we go over the bridge and turn left, we hit water.
Yeah.
So
but
it's one of
there's
the
two paths
two.
before the bridge.
Yeah, so we have to figure out which two paths before the bridge. She did
We
say
could
right
also-
before.
We could also check and see if this is actually the right bridge by going over it anyway, and see if we turn left, there'd be water.
Does anyone have
Yeah.
a passive perception of 15 or above?
Nope.
Oh,
Arabella does.
the woman who should be wearing a scarlet A.
Holy shit. Someone's nasty today.
Ooh.
As those lovely menfolk of yours are debating which way to go, you notice that on the bridge itself there appears to be some carvings. And as you get close, they are covered in moss and old dirt, but you brush it aside and you can read in faint common script, "This is the Raven River crossing," and you see a small little resemblance of the map of where you are before it, and a clear line that says the Wizard of Wine's vineyard, pointing to the second path on the north, on the southwest. It's the one directly before the bridge.
I'm just gonna start walking that way.
I guess we're
We gotta
following.
Shrug and go that way. We get lost.
All right.
It's her fault.
So as you come to the bridge itself and take that left-hand road, there's a small disturbance as a flock of ravens settle down in front of you. One of them, the body twists and turns, it cracks and crunches as it grows larger, the neck snapping and folding in weird ways, the beak going back into the flesh and becoming lips. And as it stands before you, a roughly 6 foot tall, middle-aged man, a little portly, looks at you and goes, "This way is danger, friends. You should turn back now."
We're here on the behest of Erwin.
Erwin sent you.
Yes.
Yes.
He looks you over. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check with advantage.
I'm not using Roll20. I might have to use Roll20. I
Damn,
couldn't
you
find it.
fucking over like the rest of us.
Persuasion. You said with advantage.
Yep. Okay. So as you approach, he takes a moment. He sniffs at you a little bit, and then You're adventurers then.
Yeah.
One of you has.
Correct.
Two of you have the heavy stench of Strahd upon you. Have you fought him and survived?
Something like that. She says, glaring over at Arabella.
In a sense of the word.
I'm gonna look at Lilith and just kind of quirk a brow.
Right. Well, if you are to travel onward, you should take one of ours. And he looks over at the woods and makes a motion, and out steps a ranger. Clearly a ranger wearing leathers, with a bow strapped over the back. And Malik, would you mind introducing yourself?
Yeah. He's just kind of carefree going, oh, hello, guys. So, what you guys doing up this way?
Malik, I told you that we needed adventurers to go to the winery to clear it out from the problem.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I am just...
Look, he's adopted. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm more than adopted, you little...
You can continue that line of thought if you want.
I like this exchange.
He, like, actually turns to you guys. Please take me away from here. Please.
Done. You're with us now. We adopt you. Come on.
I'm just gonna lean over to
Wait.
Crimson and go,
All right, buddy. Bye. I'm gonna join them. I'm gonna go help do the thing. Whatever it was, because I don't remember.
He just glares off in the distance. And, like, he
Hi,
starts...
I'm Lilith. Nice to meet you.
What are we up against?
He starts to, like, collapse in on himself, and he looks up at you and goes, nature. And then as his head twists back around into the form of a raven, the beak shredding his lips as it comes from his teeth this time, he takes off, as do the rest of the ravens.
Do you think it hurts when they change?
Oh, most definitely.
Nature. All right. Who has fire? Excellent.
So anyways, introductions are in order, I suppose. As I said, I'm Lilith.
Technically,
Therian.
electricity is fire. Nice to meet you.
That's Crimson. The one with the spaced off look is Mario. And that's Arabella. She says, face like takes a look of like, yeah, that's just Arabella.
I'm Malik. Malik the Hopeful. You just call me Malik. It's the last part is something that's given to me. Don't worry about it. But shall we go?
The way, Malik the Hopeful.
Me lead the way.
Don't you know the way?
I'm more of in the back kind of guy.
Oh.
oh, you
I'll
like
keep
it
that
from
in mind.
behind. I
Like
understand.
pulls on his bow. It's like, yeah, I'm more of like, I'm support.
Okay, well,
I mean, I guess
Shiny Junior, I guess you're gonna go first then.
I
She
mean, I
says-
can call from the back and give you guys directions, but I am not leading anyone anywhere.
And I just start walking again.
You know, he does
Oh,
not
you're
sound like
shiny.
a hero.
You're very tarnished.
He does not sound like a hero, and I think he'll fit very well in this group.
Welcome
mean,
to the Knot Hose.
I am a what now?
A not ho.
A Knot
You're not-
Hose.
We're not heroes.
Well, except for that one. She might be one.
Wow. Okay, I was upset earlier, but you.
Do I hear that?
I
As I'm
apparently
walking away.
don't correlate two things at the same time. But yes, that way to the winery. I hopefully he knows the way to the winery.
Absolutely he does. You didn't grow up here, but you have been around here a little bit. They kind of adopted you after you wandered in from the mists alone and saved you from a group of wolves. And you've just been plaguing their existence ever since.
I love that phrase.
Approved.
the way you phrased that.
Approved.
Hearing what Lilith said, I'm just gonna turn around and while walking backwards go, do you have a fucking problem?
Oh, not at all.
Good. Turn back around.
Under her breath, just like, bitch.
I think they have a problem, guys.
What was Arabella whispering in my ear?
Oh, she wanted to make a bet over Malik on whether he was also shiny.
Oh. I don't know. Like, what are you going? Sway my
Arabella put a gold down for yes.
I'll put it down for no. Damn it! No, wait. I'll say yes. You can't take this away from me.
Oh no, he's gonna take no.
What are you guys doing to me?
Don't worry about it. I could easily win a bet right now if I take yes.
Okay. Oh, by the way, the entire way there, Malik's not going to shut the fuck up. He is constantly talking about just random stuff.
So, Malik, you were a ranger, right?
Oh, yes. Yes. My father trained me.
Okay, nice. And this is the comment about, Malik continuing to talk. It's like, have you ever, like, hunted something, like, in your life, actually?
Yeah.
Oh,
Have you ever killed something?
He goes silent. And doesn't talk anymore.
Oh, okay.
It's an honest question.
Great.
I'm sorry if I hit a nerve.
Mario pats her shoulder. You did a very good job. Now he won't give away our position.
Pulls out the little notebook. Has trauma about killing things.
And snap.
You gotta put that little memo on the side. It's like can't relate.
I can't relate anymore.
Not anymore.
That is true.
Not anymore. Can never feel negative emotion again.
Imagine not having trauma.
Imagine not feeling negative emotions.
Imagine dying to get not having trauma.
Isn't that traumatized? What the fuck? That's a trauma loophole. That's a trauma fucking paradox.
Trauma box.
Traumaception.
Traumaception. Like, you have to be traumatized so horribly to become untraumatized by everything.
Okay. So while our fun conversation of trauma continues to amuse us for the next 20 minutes, I assume we get to a sign that says, like, the winery or something, right? Nope, and he gets interrupted.
The wife be talking.
The wife be talking. Or the JoJo. One of the two.
If it's your wife, tell her she's hot.
I can see it.
Yeah,
Like, hey, they're talking about her. Hey, honey, you want to know what they're saying about you?
By the way, Arabella says you're hot.
Oh no, don't go character names. Call yourself out. Do the right
Yeah, we can. Listen. I don't.
Arabella.
I'm shameless. I don't care. It's 2022. You think I have shame? You think I feel that after 2020?
She responds with, "I respect and value your opinion only." Out of everyone in the group. Out of everyone. Yeah.
I mean, if you had to.
Right. So, you do eventually come to not a sign, but an open area. But after about half a mile, the road becomes more of a muddy trail that meanders through the woods, descending gradually, not suddenly, until the trees part, revealing a mist-shrouded meadow. Here, the trail splits. One branch leads kind of west into the valley, and the other heads further south into the dark woods. You can see at the intersection, from where you are in the intersection, there's a winery off to the west.
I'm gonna, like, put my hand on everyone's shoulder as I'm coming up the ranks to kind of look around. Kind of like as you would in a kitchen, saying, "Hey, I'm here. My hand's here.
Behind you."
Don't turn over here." And go, "Hey, yep, sorry. Yep, I'm coming. Just coming through. Just coming through." And do I remember anything about this area? Is there a better way of going this route?
So you guys, if you take a look at the world map, you are right here right now. There's not really a better way to get to the winery as it's all open terrain here. Farther to the south, you were told never to go because it's very dangerous down there, and you are aware that a good portion of the people you were with were lycanthropes of some description, and even they were terrified of what was south of you.
Okay.
We're going west.
Yes. Don't go south. And I am going to expend... Hold on. Let me see if I'm doing this right. It's been so long since I played a ranger. I'm so sorry.
No, take
Did you use any? Did you use any of the Tasha stuff, or did you go strictly base ranger?
No, I am a Gloomstalker.
Yes.
I meant the Tasha's abilities instead of like favorite terrain, you get favored whatever.
The favorite enemy, Natural Explorer. That's pretty much what I picked up. I want to see if there's any. I'm gonna expend this ranger slot or this the spell slot to see if there's anything untoward around. I'm just trying to find it.
The primeval awareness?
Yes.
Okay.
Within 1 mile.
What does that pick up?
Or 6 miles in your favorite terrain. And we are in forest, correct?
You are currently in the forest, yep.
6 miles. Oh dear God, I've done something wrong.
You're about to get a biography written about what exists in this forest.
So there's this massive ping around you. It doesn't reveal the creature's locations or numbers, but it does reveal that there are aberrations, celestials, fae, fiends, and undead around you within 6 miles.
All of them?
Yep.
He's having a mental breakdown right now.
Yes.
He's going.
Well,
There's a little bit of blood coming down his nose. I mean, he's just. Malik.exe has ceased to exist.
Is he in the front of the group? Like, did he go all the way to the front?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's next to me right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And his brain just stopped working.
Yep. There's a moment where, the ranger kind of takes a moment and focuses. You can feel a faint gust of air that seems almost completely natural around him. And then he opens his eyes, and there is barely any breathing and just a kind of noise.
I'm gonna smack him in the back of the head.
Trying to hide.
Okay.
I'm just gonna pop him in the back of the head.
I have a question. Does that ping let the creatures know that something has happened? Like, that they've been scanned basically? No? Okay, so we're not doing the Call of Duty route. Gotcha. Spotted.
Yeah, it's not a UAV.
Gotcha.
As soon as you smack him, it's just like. Oh, so that's why they told me not to do that. That's great. That's great. I really wish. And he just keeps on mumbling to himself.
Hey.
Don't go south. Go that way. Things there, but nowhere near as much. I think.
Is he gonna be all right?
I can electrocute him.
As you ask that question, there's a faint mist of rain that lightly begins to drizzle down.
Oh, well.
So indoors we go.
Hello, darkness, my old
what's up?
friend, I guess.
So as it falls, unpainted fences blindly follow the trail to the west, which skirts north of a sprawling vineyard before bending south towards a stately, massive mansion. The fog takes on ghostly forms as it swirls between the neatly tended rows of grapevines. Here and there you see rope-handled half-barrels used for hauling grapes. North of the trail is a large stand of trees. Situated in the midst of the vineyard, the winery is an old, two-story mansion with multiple entrances, thick ivy covering almost every wall, and iron fencing along its roofline. The trail ends at an open loading dock on the ground floor. A wooden stable of more recent construction is attached to the east side of the winery, next to the loading dock. West of the winery is a mostly crumbled well and a wooden outhouse.
Do we try to see if we see any, like, bodies, people, or anything? See why this place went dark?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
I would like to see if I can tell if any undead are around.
I'll get you to make a perception check as well.
Well, I'm trying to
I keep
track
forgetting I
if they're
don't have.
there,
I have
Okay.
disadvantage.
which I have advantage on those. Or unless you want me to do perception.
No, go ahead and do a survival check with advantage then. Mario, as you're looking around, you don't spot any bodies at all. In fact, as you're looking around, you don't hear any real noises besides the faint movement of the vineyard leaves in the wind. A persistent wind that feels cold and clammy now that the rain is slowly drizzling down. Malik, as you are taking in the area, looking around, you don't notice any undead.
Any at all?
There's wind.
Right, well, it's not the undead.
There's faint wind, yeah.
Can I try and speak to the wind?
Go ahead and make a religion check.
I guess listen to it, not really speak to it.
Yeah.
Same thing.
What'd you get? As the wind blows through the vineyard, you feel the wind kind of swirling here. Like it's almost like this is the eye of the storm, that something menacing lies here. It's no clear definition of danger, but rather that faint sense, that tingle at the back of your neck that something is waiting.
Kind of hold my arm out for the rest of the group.
Mario reaches for his rapier.
Lilith's gonna walk past and go knock on the door.
Okay, so it's kind of a bit of a trail. It takes you a good 3 minutes to get along down it, towards the vineyard itself.
I want you to know that I debated that. First of all.
I thought about not trying to kill myself this game, but damn it if I didn't want to anyway.
I was about to say, I was like, you thought about it, and that's what you landed on?
Lilith is like, she's mad at Arabella. Arabella's telling them telling them all to stop. So Lilith's gonna be like, no, you're not the boss of me, and walk right
Do what
on
you
by.
do. Nope.
Oh, the newest guy here just had like a brain aneurysm.
Mario's just gonna pat his shoulder and be like, "Yep, get used to it, buddy. Especially if you live."
Wow. So
Oh, you
as
guys
you-
are
Inspiring confidence in our newest
Being
member.
truthful.
You hear the rustle of dead vines kind of come to all around you, inhuman shapes cracking and breaking off from the vineyard spools, their limbs moving towards you, creaking and shuddering as they trudge forth through the mist and rain. These tiny, maybe 2 foot tall creatures erupt from the ground, rip themselves away from the long, kind of gated sections, and begin moving towards you.
Oh. Nature.
There it is. There it is. Mario just draws his rapier.
Hold on. Wait. Not undead, correct?
Not undead, but
Okay.
there are about 30 of them.
Okay.
Arabella is going to be screaming after Lilith and just go, "Are you fucking stupid?" When shit starts popping up out of the ground like potatoes.
I'm not the one who went and slept with the bad guy. Thank you.
As you guys are
we
having
can
this
talk about
argument,
that later. Conversation.
they move 30 feet closer towards you, closing that gap. Now only 90 feet away from you.
Okay, are they
There's
going after
this-
me or going after them? Because we're.
They're going
you
after
know?
all of them. After all of you.
Okay.
Some of them are splitting up. There's just a lot of open area around you, and they're slowly zeroing in, creating this sort of encompassing circle. And then there's the winery. But there's the winery, and then there's the open ground, and there's these guys. So what do you guys want to do?
Mario's going to run after Arabella and Lilith, and then turn around, just fire, it'll just blast, like, knocks them away or some shit like that, getting, like, fuck off.
Fly off, bird.
Fuck off, things.
Does
Okay,
the
so-
winery look like it has any of these vines on it?
The winery is covered in ivy. And I'll get everyone to roll initiative.
Okay, going into it is probably not.
Hey, guess what?
Before, I would like to cast Mage Armor on myself. If that's okay.
You guys all will have a prep turn. But yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so Arabella, what'd you get?
21.
Mario?
Therian, we're getting fooked. 5. Therian, we're getting fooked, so roll initiative.
Crimson?
17, because I can't roll good.
Therian?
12.
Fuck off.
Lilith?
8.
Malik?
21.
Okay.
21.
21.
Mario and I share a brain cell.
Singular brain cell.
Yeah. We take turns.
You have to pass it back and forth like a hockey puck.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that just bruise it?
Why do you
We didn't
think
say it was
doesn't
in good
work?
condition.
We never said it was a good brain cell. It was just
Seriously?
a brain cell. And then
I
when he's
know.
not here, I get 2.
So, you each have a turn to prep. So, Arabella, what are you doing to prep?
Well, Lilith ran ahead.
Yep.
Arabella doesn't understand why Lilith's pissed off at her, but also doesn't want to see Lilith get got by little fucking root
Because she
turds.
doesn't understand. Only because she doesn't understand.
Yep. So she's running after Lilith.
All right. Running after Lilith to try and catch up. That'll definitely happen. Mario, you have 1 round to prep. What do? You're firing off like a double beam of Eldritch Blast, or sorry, a single beam of Eldritch Blast, right?
Well, I thought about it, and I am actually going to prepare a sleep spell.
Okay. So that's ready to cast like as soon as a bunch of them get within range, right? Okay. What is the range in your sleep spell?
Oh God.
And what
didn't think
level are you
beforehand.
preparing it at?
First level, 90 feet.
First level 90 feet? Okay. Crimson, what do you want to do? Crimson.
Just pulling out my short sword and my serrated dagger.
Okay. Therian, what would you like to prepare?
Therian is going to cast Armor of Agathis. You're going to see... he's going to look over at Mario. You're not the only one that can deal with the cold. And spiked armor forms around his chest in his normal armor. And you just see frozen spikes form around him, like all around like his normal armor. And he just looks at you like...
And when you did that,
Got
and
me
were doing the
now.
hand motions to like, show what you were doing, all I could think about when you were doing that was bat nipples.
Was
from,
what?
Was bat nipples from
Oh my
God,
God.
Tim Burton Batman. Yeah, just like.
All right.
Best Batman movie.
So Armor of Agathis is just a thing. Gives me 5 temporary HP.
And deals damage to things
and
that
then
smack you.
If someone smacks me for 5, smacks me, they also take 5 if they don't hit. And then I will move up in the direction of Lilith.
And Lilith, you're just casting Mage Armor, right?
Yep.
Okay, so the small creatures shamble forward, and
No
unfortunately,
ranger?
sorry.
No ranger
You
prep?
forgot Malik.
Oh, Malik,
You
sorry.
forgot Malik.
Sorry, Malik.
No, it's like I could pick them off. I mean, it's okay. No, he is going to move back 10 feet and just knock 2 arrows because this is going to be the one time that I could do this. And he's
Right.
just going to aim.
Okay.
Dread ambusher, motherfucker.
So, combat begins. They have moved to within 60 feet of you folks. All right. And
Mario's sleep
so,
goes off.
Mario's sleep spell goes off, and Malik, you get 2 shots.
You know what? We're going to keep that 2, and I'm just going to roll from here from now on. I'm not using physical dice anymore. No.
No, I prefer that we actually roll digital, yeah. So
Okay.
that everyone who's seeing our lovely stream can appreciate your awesomeness.
Okay. Do you want me to roll again then?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Keep the...
Okay. Just roll again, yeah.
Appreciate our awesomeness. Me us getting
Jesus.
by roll 20.
Mario, as you extend your hands, the sand drifting between the two of them as it blows forward on the light wind. Unfortunately, a lot of it gets like struck down by the descending mist. It takes out one of these creatures that crumples into a little ball resembling a bramble bush that slowly continues to roll with the wind.
Well, that didn't work, so he's just gonna turn around and book it.
But it's not your turn yet. Moose,
oh, that's right.
Yeah, Malik, you fire off 2 quick shots in succession. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, both of those hit?
Yep.
The next one is going... The first one is going to do normal. The next one is going to have an extra D8.
Okay.
Okay. And then 1. And then the extra D8 for that one.
Okay, so as you fire off the shots in quick succession, 2 of them striking the same creature, the first one blows off a good chunk of its arm, and as it continues to struggle to go forward, pulling itself along, you ping it right where its eyes should be, but because it is a creature made almost entirely of roots and this thick tar-like sap, it just explodes into shrapnel. Alright. Then we're going to go into actual proper initiative. Arabella.
You said they're within 60 feet.
They are.
Are they near heading towards me and Lilith? Are there any in a grouping? With
how big of a range do you have? Like how big of a circle?
like a 10-foot.
You could easily
radius.
get 4 of them in that, yeah.
Cool. Shatter.
That's a save on all their part. Constitution, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of them got a 20. The others failed.
Cool. Love that.
Okay, so as you take a moment and focus, that ship of Micah in your hand and your hand extended outwards, your holy symbol glowing, the entire area begins to shake, and then 3 of them just shake themselves apart. One of them continues onward, leaving behind most of its legs, but still crawling towards you. Malik, you're up again.
All right. Making a check, is that considered a free action?
It depends on the check you want to make.
It's either going to be a nature or arcana, and I am horrible at either one of them.
If you're making an attempt to recall knowledge, that would be an action.
Okay. Then I am not going to do that, and you know what? Wait a minute, I do have that spell. No, I don't have that spell, Zephyr Strike. I did pick that one. But no, we're just going to try to make a hole. And pick one of them off if a 12 hits.
A 12 certainly hits.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
At this point in time, I'm trying to make a hole for them to get through, and I'm going to move forward 5 feet after I take that shot.
Taking advantage of the fact that one of them was left mostly damaged from the shatter, you manage to hit it and cleanly sever whatever kind of life source it has. Drops to the ground and crumbles into branches and dust. And as you move forward a little bit, you do a quick count, and there are easily about 20 of them still moving towards you. Crimson.
I pulled out the wrong weapons. I guess I will kind of just like crouch onto the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of rest my short sword, my dagger on my leg so I can still get them easily, pull out my short bow, and take a shot at one of them.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm trying to remember. Because they haven't gone yet, I have advantage on it because of assassinate, right? Yay.
You know what?
Put your ass into it.
You know what?
So 24.
24 certainly hits. You do advantage on the attack, so you get your sneak attack, yeah?
I do, and because of assassinate it hits, I think it counts as a critical.
Only if they're surprised does it count as a critical. Unfortunately, these creatures knew you were there, and it does not count as a surprise. But that will be 13 points of damage, which is enough to take another one out, leaving one fewer to come after you. You see now these guys are roughly organized into like 6 groups of 5. One group you've completely devastated, but most of them still have the majority of their horde. Anything else you wish to do?
No, I'm still back with the new ranger friend. So I didn't move.
All right, Therian.
Right. Therian is going to okay. Therian is going to move up to the closest group. Or within 30 feet of the closest group. And cast Aura of Purification.
Give me 1 second here.
And just one of the blights needs to make a dex save.
But that is definitely the wrong thing. Sorry, just people keep messaging me in private. My phone's dead, so I have to like swap back and forth.
Ignore the at higher levels, because I'm casting it at first level.
Oh, or take 1d4 fire damage, yeah.
Yep.
I'll just... That is an 18, so they will succeed.
Yes.
Okay. And then it is their turn. So, Therian, Arabella, Mario, and Lilith, you're all kind of in a group together, right?
Oh, fun fact. All flammable material that isn't being worn or carried in a 30-foot radius around me bursts into flames.
You just lit a large chunk of the vineyard on fire.
I didn't realize that. I probably wouldn't have done that then.
Surprise!
I misread the spell.
Yeah, so...
Too late.
It's, I don't know, it's
It didn't do anything, so, like... Can I renege that? I wouldn't have done that. Therian would not damage the... Therian would not damage the vineyard. We're trying to save it.
Roll a raw intelligence check. On a 10, I'll say that you just wasted your turn trying to activate the spell and it didn't work. But anything higher, Is there anything lower? And yeah, no, you totally just lit a large portion of the vineyard on fire because you weren't thinking. You just thought, oh, these creatures are wood. I can burn them. And immediately a bunch of fire begins to kind of erupt around you as the vineyard begins to smoke and the scent of cooking grapes and smoking wood hits your nostrils.
He would immediately drop concentration.
Yeah, absolutely. I understand. Like, so the magical ability to light on fire goes out, but still the fires grow. And unfortunately, it seems to almost surround the vast majority of you, because on the path to the thing, like the only thing not on fire is the road directly behind you.
Raining though.
A light drizzle.
Okay.
You made him scarier. Damn it, Tyrion!
Burn everything down.
So
Was this your plan?
so is Crimson and our new friend just like sitting in the back and just suddenly like they just burst into flames and we're just kind of like
You watch as like Therian grabs at a symbol, mutters under his breath for a moment, and then everything erupts into fire that doesn't seem to touch the blights.
Oh.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay.
I guess we're going with Purge.
Then it's their turn. There are currently quite a few of them left alive. So that's going to be 6 attacks against Arabella.
I hope one of them hits me.
Does a 16 hit?
No.
21?
Yes.
You are hit for 13 points of piercing damage.
Wonderful. I am going to say F you to whatever hit me, and they are Wrath of the Storm.
How much damage would they take?
2d8.
Alright, is there a save involved?
Yes, dex save.
13.
Okay, so they take half.
Okay. Roll for damage. So they take 5 points of lightning damage, leaving one of them a little less mobile than the others. Alright, then 6 are going at Therian.
Miss. Okay, hold on. I gotta do
God.
something. Let me look.
Okay,
Sorry.
these are ranged attacks. The needles are they move to within about 30 feet of you and begin just raining needles, throwing them from themselves, like ripping off chunks of their own bodies to throw at you.
Oh, great. So, 34 HP, and I took over 30. Over 40.
Yeah, I
So
have more
that's
HP than you.
20 points of piercing damage in the first hit.
I have 29 HP, dude.
So 20 points of damage in the first hit, and then 21 on the second. Means you're not dead, but you are unconscious.
Yeah. The 16 hit too.
Oh, the 16 hit as well? So that means that the last one would actually be at disadvantage. Wait, no, so 11, so does...
So it was
31,
11.
Does 31 take you down?
30 took me down. No, it didn't. Because of the 5 temporary. Because I had 5 temporary. So that's 6 plus... So 26. I had 3 HP.
Okay, so the last one takes you down then.
No, the 6 took me down. The 18 took me down. And then the disadvantage 9 missed.
Okay, so you're currently unconscious.
Yeah.
All right. Then it will be 3 at Mario. That is an 18 to hit. So you take 9 points of piercing damage. And that's 2 at Lilith. 11 and a 6.
Hold on.
No.
When the first one hit me, the critical hit me, Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. It's a dex save.
It shouldn't have been 10, but it doesn't matter because they failed. The saving throw should not be 10. I don't know why I did that. It should be 13. But
okay, so that is 10 points. 9 points of fire, 1 point of lightning. As one of the ones that smacked that hits you.
My edge doesn't work on.
Oh, it doesn't work on spells.
That's my
Right.
edge works
Yeah.
on spells.
So 9 points of fire damage as it erupts into flames, and you can hear a faint screech as all the sap inside of it boils instantaneously, but it sounds like the scream of a small child.
Yay!
And
Gotta
then I
love it.
drop.
And then you just...
And then I drop.
All right,
Okay.
Lilith.
Speaking of children.
Did I
tentacle,
notice
and
it?
I'm going-
Did I notice it do extra damage?
No.
More than it should?
No, you did not.
No.
Tentacle, and I'm gonna whack one.
Okay. There is one that is still lightly injured. You can smack.
Yes, that is the one I would like to smack.
Mhm.
For a nat 20. I'm assuming you don't even need me to roll.
I still need you to roll damage because you might absolutely fail it. I mean, I appreciate you.
That's just one. Let me roll another. I don't know why it only rolled one. Usually this does two, but what is it? At D8. There you go, I guess.
Okay, so between like the tentacle just whaps it, and there's just a scattering of like toothpicks that explode into the side. Another needle blade down.
Okay, and then that was my bonus action. I am going to use my action to cast Cure Wounds on Therian. And as I do, I'm like, hey, this is how you heal, cleric.
What?
So
This
she
is how you
reaches
heal,
down,
cleric.
and there's a holy array around her. Lilith, I need you to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Okay. Charisma
shit.
saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
16.
You hear the sound of a wave impacting in your mind, and a threatening, menacing feeling comes over you as you reach down, call upon the divine presence that fills you with its blood and light, and you tap and heal Therian for 11.
I'll deal with that later.
I don't think I like this game anymore.
All right. So that's the end of the first
Welcome
round.
to the party.
Sorry. Mario.
You voluntarily joined this. You weren't forced.
So is Therian conscious again? He's
Yeah, there's a sudden... as Therian gets
When,
like
where, and how
healed, you
hard?
can see some of the needles pushed out of his body.
all right. Fucking hey, do I save my friend? Or I just fucking book it.
I wish Armor Agathis worked on ranged attacks.
I wish you would have ran. Okay. The fire is still going, right?
The fire is still going, yeah. You can see it slowly going out, not spreading, because of the faint water to a lot of the leaves makes it hard to spread without magical boost.
Okay. And then second thing is the path to the winery. Is it blocked at all?
No, it seems to be open.
Okay, seems to be open. Cool.
Mhm.
Gonna move 30 feet.
Okay.
Turn 30 feet towards the winery. Turn around and Eldritch Blast the creatures.
Okay, go ahead.
One
Roll
of
for
the
an attack.
creatures the closest to any of my party.
Okay. They're all kind of semi-circling around, so there's no real closest. It's just pick one and fire.
Yeah, that's unfortunately what I thought. That should have been a disadvantage, sorry. But a 16?
16 most certainly hits, and you manage to
Alright.
strike one for a considerable amount of damage that doesn't drop one, but does crack it almost cleanly in half, and it's still moving towards your party. Alright.
Guys, we have a run. Way more them than us, and knowing our track record, we don't survive these things very easily.
Arabella?
Sorry, I was having a dog that was having a meltdown. Yes. I just got a bunch of them just attempted to hit me. How far away were they?
30 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna meet them. And then there's no one within a, say, 10-foot radius of me, right?
None of your allies. Yeah, you as you walk forward. None of your allies.
Cool. Thunderwave. Also, am going to channel Divinity, Destructive Wrath.
Okay, what does that do?
It maxes out all my thunder damage.
Okay, you are able to easily grab a group of 6 of them in your Thunder Wave. Sorry, 5 of them. You're able to grab 5 of them. That is a Constitution save. Which one?
It's 24 damage.
Fail. Oh, 1 passed. 2 passed. It's how much? It's 24 thunder damage?
I did it at 2nd level, so it's 3d8.
3d8's 24 points of damage. Even saving, they don't survive. The 5 of them shatter into little bits and pieces. The damage exploding and making them less than dust.
I'm going to turn and look at my brother. I feel like you were saying?
Look, just because you had vampire penis doesn't mean you're immortal, okay? All right? Think of everybody else, too. But that was also cool. Fuck you.
All right, Malik.
All right, cool. How many of them that I can see that are the closest?
You estimate around 15.
15. Okay.
And 5 of them are a little closer to you than the rest.
All right. Cool. Is there one that, if I take out their kneecap with an arrow, it would slow the rest of them down?
You could attempt to make a trip check instead of trying to do damage to slow down a group. You could, yeah.
Okay, cool. I would love to do that. Tell me what I need to roll.
Just roll a regular attack for a trip.
Okay. No. We're not using physical dice right now. We're using this.
I believe in you.
I don't.
It worked. So as you fire off a shot, it hits one of them, clipping it, not really hurting it, but it spins in a bit of a circle and falls to the ground and clatters, stopping a group of 5 of them from approaching. So one's currently on the ground and the other 4 are kind of tripping over it. At this point, I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dexterity? I was gonna Hunter's Mark one of them, but...
Go ahead. Yeah, we'll allow that.
Yep.
I did so well.
Dexterity check?
Dexterity saving throw.
Save. Ooh, even better.
I did super well.
Oh, yes. That is sexy.
All right, so Crimson, is there a reason you roll with advantage?
No, I just didn't turn off the thing.
Okay, so you rolled a 6. Unfortunately, I actually need to roll these guys as well. There are 3 groups left, so 1, 2, and 3. Okay, Therian having the rollist as the rain begins to pick up and start drenching the area, the water completely snuffing out the flames. On the initiative count of 20, there is a lightning strike coming clean from the sky as though from a distant, angry patron. And that is 5d6 lightning damage to Therian.
I am going to use my Edge of Lightning defense ability and reduce that in half, and then become immune to lightning damage for the next minute.
Wait a minute. Can I choose to fail that?
No, you cannot.
And use absorb elements?
No, unfortunately you can't. You didn't know the lightning was coming. It just out of the sky. So you would take 5 points of lightning damage, Therian, and you are now immune to lightning damage for the next minute. You can hear the sky begin to rumble overhead, knowing that that was certainly not the last lightning bolt from an angry patron.
Can I use my sword as a lightning rod?
Potentially on your turn.
Yeah. Or as a reaction? Can I waste my reaction just to hold my arm up straight with the great sword that I have?
Possibly.
Okay.
By the power of Grayskull.
The one thing that Malik's going to be shouting at you guys is, "Can you fucking run?"
No, I think this is gonna be Is it wait? I guess so.
It's
When is my
Crimson's turn.
count, run!
Crimson, you're up.
So are we running? Are we staying? Like, what's happening? I'm confused. People are wanting to run, and people are charging in and hitting things. There's very mixed signals coming from this group.
There's only like 15 of them left. I mean,
15.
And
Seriously?
you know, they also dropped Therian, you know, with maybe 2 of them. So
I
yeah.
tripped up a whole bunch of them, but
They
you
got
know what?
lucky.
They're not going to be down for long.
It took 3 of them to
They
take
can
me
get
out.
lucky. 3 of them. Sorry, there's still 15 more to go. So I think they 1, 2. Yeah, they might have enough to get the rest of us.
Darian's back up.
Barely.
For now.
I'm going to, I guess, shoot because I am currently not in the middle of this thing. One of the ones that's near Therian.
Absolutely. So you will have advantage. You would have advantage in this attack, but the heavy rain makes it almost impossible for you to shoot, meaning your attack goes back to being just a flat roll.
Yeah. You know what's great with that? I'm gonna roll another like 3 or something. Oh no, never mind.
So with 20, you're not going to be able to do your sneaking damage, unfortunately, because like they're not in contact with anybody. And the ones that were in contact with Arabella turned to toothpicks and dust. So you do manage to strike one for a good 8 points of piercing damage, putting an arrow directly through and killing one of them. All right. Is that everything for your turn, good sir?
That's all I can do, unless if I guess I could bonus action hide.
And with the heavy amount of rainfall and the bushes nearby, you could definitely do that.
Yay! And I have advantage because of my boots. Which I
With a
needed.
20. Therian, if you'd like, you can take a bonus action on your turn to try and become a lightning rod. I would allow it.
Okay, I'll do that. When my turn comes up. Is it my turn?
It is your turn. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll use my bonus action to just hold my greatsword up in the air and then form what looks like the skull of a dead raven in my hand and cast Eldritch Blast at the nearest one.
Okay, go ahead. So you make the strike, the creature explodes, and then continues coming, having it barely anything holding together its limbs, just a large chunk of its chest completely missing.
Yeah, I will hold up the sword as high as I think I'm the tallest in the group, so I will hold up the great sword.
Okay. On their turn, 10 are going to attack Arabella because she's terrifying.
Makes sense.
I am scary.
Hit, miss, 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 miss.
Did seriously only one of them hit you?
Yeah.
Hi.
The 21 hit you for 10 damage.
Roll 20 giveth, roll 20 taketh the fucking way.
So you take 10 points of piercing damage as 5 more of them approach Mario and begin to try and beat him down with their claws. These all have advantage.
Hey, that's a nat.
All right, so that is a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
6 points of piercing.
Actually, hold on.
Oh,
hold on. 1 second.
What's your normal AC?
It wouldn't matter. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
22 hits. Yep.
So 6 points of piercing, and
All
then 11 points of piercing. And does the 17 hit? Sorry, 21. Does the 21 hit?
21 does
Shield
not
would
hit.
block
I
that,
use shield.
Okay, so you will take 17 points of piercing damage as they surround you and start trying to tear you to shreds.
Pack tactics. Gotta love it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to run. Why are they coming after me?
Lilith.
I'm still up and kicking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
How
Ted,
far
come here,
away is everybody from me?
So almost
And-
everyone is directly around you. Arabella is about 30 feet away. The others are a good 120 feet away from where you guys are. That would
Okay,
be that
and
being Malik and Crimson.
the little needle things.
There are a bunch that are around 30 feet away, and then a group of 5 is right on Mario, who is not too far away from you.
Okay. About 30 feet away, you said?
For 10 of them, yeah.
For 10. Do I want to take that chance? I'm gonna go up to where Mario is, and I'm gonna get in front of him.
Mm-hmm. He's surrounded.
Oh.
There's no real way to get in front of him.
Okay. Mario, cover your ears, I guess.
Hey, shut your face.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
That was not meant for us, apparently.
No, it was not.
Okay, never mind. I'll do something else.
As Mario's
missing
covering his
something.
ears.
Oh, I guess he can't get out of the way. Okay, never mind. You know, I'll just magic missile 3 of them. No, gosh dang it. Okay.
No, that was meant for this.
Okay.
Puppy.
I had an idea, but Mario's in the way. But I want to save Mario, but I can't because it's an AoE and it won't attack him.
If it's a fireball, don't shoot too precisely.
It's
Just
thunder
aiming
wave
at the
or
sky.
shatter. Either way.
With a shatter, you could take out 3 of them, but not more than that.
And thunder wave.
3 without hitting.
Yeah, 3 without. You can take all 5 if you're willing to hit Mario. Otherwise, any AoE, you can only take out at most 3.
Okay, either way, I mean, they both do the same amount of damage, the same type of damage, and it's still both of them at the same type of roll. So, I guess, yeah, I'll use Shatter. Trying not to hit my fellow Warlock.
Okay, so they get to roll 3 con saves. Pass, fail, and pass.
Okay.
And go ahead and roll your damage.
18.
18 points. So one of them is completely obliterated. The other, another one is severely weakened, and the third one, it just drops down. So you killed 2 of them and weakened 1 of them.
Okay. Glad I didn't hit you, I guess.
Yeah, that would have been a whole lot of
And then, yeah, tentacle over to smack another one.
Mario, I'm going to give you inspiration for that if you didn't already have it.
Why?
Yeah, tentacle over to smack another one.
Loud noises. Loud noises!
I need to roll that. But I put everything down. Roll.
You got your
Another
friendly
nat
neighborhood
20.
lightning rod.
Oh my.
God.
That tentacle is doing
So
some work.
on
I
D&D
mean-
Beyond, there should be a, if you right click it, you can change it to a crit roll for damage next time.
That's usually it does it all like
Spells don't.
that's always happened for me. Okay. Anyways, there's another 6 to that.
Okay.
9 damage.
So
I'm not liking these tentacles.
You do
Just saying.
obliterate a third one, completely destroying it, leaving only 2 around your friendly warlock.
Thank you.
Okay, Mario, it's your turn.
Seeing that the danger is over, Mario is going to attack one that is closest to him with his rapier.
2 around you. Yeah.
I know. I can do something cool now. If only I'd hit. So,
Yeah, unfortunately, a 10 does not hit.
Yeah, unfortunately, a 10 does not hit. So, as a bonus action, he is going to use Healing Word on himself?
Yep, that'll work.
Right. for 6 points.
I just love the concept of healing word on yourself.
Man up, bitch.
Heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me. I don't want to go to
Wait,
sleep again.
won't healing word not work because Mario's undead now?
He is not currently
He's not
undead.
undead yet. He's not undead yet.
He is dying. He is not undead.
I don't know how long the, human to vampire conversion rate is.
It depends on the person.
If it makes you feel any better, he doesn't either.
Or the Dampier to werewolf conversion rate.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's the thing as well.
You're
Hi.
up.
Hi, how many are left?
There are 10 that kind of
Yes.
in 2 groups of 5 throwing their needles at you, and there are 2 around Mario.
Okay. So there's 10 in groups of 5 near me.
Yeah.
Sumo stomping.
You're going to go over and do another Thunder Step?
Yep.
Sorry, Thunder Wave? Okay. That's con saves, right?
Yep.
Fail. Pass. Fail. Pass. Fail. So 3 of them take 7 points of damage, and 2 of them take...
It doesn't do my lightning damage. I've been doing lightning damage on all these spells. I totally forgot.
So it's 8 points, so that'd be... I mean, your other spells have been remarkably lethal, so I wouldn't worry about that too much. Okay, so you run forward, like, each step pounding in the rain and the lightning, and you just make this massive crashing boom right in front of you, hitting a group of them, and knocking them off their stride, but not killing any. You still have a bonus action if you'd like.
Bonus action, I can't really do anything. I should have healing worded myself, actually.
Okay.
But I'm fine.
Malik, it's your turn.
All right, cool. How far am I away from everyone right now?
Around 120 feet. 115 feet, because you moved 5 feet forward.
Yeah, great. We're going to go with the 30 feet and just start knocking stuff out.
Okay, so you're going to move 30 feet forward?
Yep. And yeah, longbow, and I only have the 1 attack, so... Neat.
Yeah, that level's a big step up for Ranger.
Okay, that is a 12 hits.
12 hits? All right,
Yep.
cool.
And damage? Now, are you hurting some of the already injured ones, or are you going to try and hurt one of the ones around Mario?
I'm aiming towards the ones around Mario, but I also don't know what happened to the one that I cast Hunter's Mark on.
We can say it's this one right here, so it's one of the ones around Mario, so you can do an additional d6 damage if you like.
Cool. Oh, I hate this already.
So there's a moment where you have that narrow focus, you draw back the bow and release, and it strikes the creature and sticks in him, acting as a third arm for a little while. And then there's a sudden crackle above, and a massive lightning strike streaks down. Everyone roll a dex save with advantage, while Therian rolls a dex save with disadvantage.
Can I choose to fail
Why
it?
is going after?
No,
Can I choose to fail it?
Therian's using the lightning rod. You cannot choose to fail this one, unfortunately. You're doing your best to fail it, so yes, that's why you're getting disadvantage.
Dex with advantage, you said?
Everyone gets dex with advantage except for Therian, who gets dex with disadvantage.
Hold on. I'm gonna use that inspiration die.
God damn it! I needed that.
3 plus 5.
I want to let you know
8.
I am rolling with advantage. It's just sending you the top one.
Yeah.
I don't know why it didn't roll it with advantage for me, but it's fine because I just rolled again.
Okay, so Krim, you're at 7. Mario, what did you get total?
8.
8. Arabella at 17. The lowest one on the totem pole is actually going to be a group of the 5? Yep, a group of 5 needle blights, the ones that are right around Arabella, each one taking the full brunt of a lightning strike.
You guys just like when it hits, like again.
Can I just
Listen, we'll talk about it because you just stop.
Arabella, who has no idea what is going on with Lilith, looks up at the sky and goes, "Thanks, Mom."
So as the lightning strikes down, you manage to move just 5 feet out of the way, kind of like just backing up and going back in. As it strikes the wooden creatures, obliterates them, leaving little packets of charred sticks, and you completely unfazed.
I just want to look up and go, "Thanks, Wind Mom."
That's 21 damage total, right?
It's 21 damage total, yep.
Mario's down.
No, Mario's fine.
Oh, Mario's fine?
Yeah, it only hit the group that was directly around Arabella.
Oh, thank the lady in red.
And that was on 20. Fortunately, Therian gave everybody advantage on their shit. Because otherwise, Crimson would have taken that Thunderbolt, lightning bolt instead.
Why? I had a 12. What? Why would
I had a
take it?
10.
Oh no, it would have been. You're right.
It would have been Mario with an 8. Because I rolled a 9.
Right,
so
it would have been Mario.
with an 8.
Yeah, never mind. I'm silly. Then it goes to Crimson.
Jeez, the DM just trying to single me out. I'm gonna move up with our new friend because I don't want to be alone.
Good idea.
Still stealthy.
Mm-hmm.
And then 30 feet would bring me what range?
Bring it 90 feet.
Alright, I'll take a shot at, I guess, so I'm more worried about Mario than Arabella at this point.
Yeah, there are 5 that are off by themselves, like throwing the little bits and pieces of their needles at Arabella, but most of them are just like clinking off the armor. There are 2 directly around Mario, one of which is taking damage.
Okay, yeah, I'll go after the damaged one.
Okay.
And I have advantage, disadvantage, so it's normal.
Yep, but that means you will get sneak attack because Mario's within 5 feet if you hit.
Yay! Nope.
No.
You kind of take the shot, and there's a little waver of wind that just sends your arrow so close to Mario, it's all he sees for a single second, just arrow.
I can't roll above a 10 today, guys. I'm sorry.
Is there anything else you'd like? Bonus action hide again?
Yes.
Okay. Therian, you're up.
Therian is not at the computer currently.
Okay, Therian's turn's on pause. It'll be the Needle Blight's turn. The 2 around Mario are going to attack him with claws at advantage. Does a 19 hit?
No, it does not, as I'm shielding again.
Okay, so you take no damage. And then 5 of them are going to start throwing their needles, not at Arabella like they did before, but instead at who appears to be controlling this terrible, terrible lightning storm. Lilith.
Oh, God.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes. And so does
All right.
the 21
So
and
you're
the
taking
18.
3, 12, 19 points of piercing damage as you are covered in needles.
It's like acupuncture.
Only not for your health. It's for theirs.
I'm sorry, how many points?
19.
Ooh.
Therian, you're up.
Wait, you're alive?
Yeah.
Oh.
You guys are level 4. You're a lot less squishy than you were before.
You say that.
You say that.
Honestly, not really.
Oh, wait. Hellish Rebuke! One of them. I don't care.
Absolutely. None of them have taken any damage, so it's just a dex save for them, I believe.
Just for one of them, yeah.
Yeah, for one.
21.
Okay.
They still take half damage.
He goes, no.
Do they?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'll just roll it. Baby, go away.
This aura purification spell that I have, I don't think it's. I think it's a homebrew that was on my sheet accidentally.
Have 4.
4 points of damage. Alrighty, one of them takes a fair bit of damage there. So to respond, the storm was both a weal and a woe, as it could hit anybody and decimate them. So Therian, you're gonna make an attack. You shouldn't have disadvantage. You should just be able to do regular.
It doesn't matter. It's a 1.
That would have been a 1, yeah. Unfortunately. Then it'll be Lilith's turn, I do believe. Yes, it is Lilith's turn.
Okay.
I will bonus action
sorry.
Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
Okay. Right. I'm going to firebolt one of them. I don't care which one.
Okay. One of them has taken a little bit of damage, so you can aim at that one if you'd like.
Okay.
Or there are still the 2 around Mario, one of which has taken some damage.
That one.
Okay.
One
Go
of
ahead and
them
roll for
seen
damage.
Sorry. I get better damage over here. Okay. 7.
Okay. So you managed to cleanly just turn one to ash directly in front of Mario, removing their advantage.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Smack with a tentacle.
All right. The other one next to Mario?
Yes, the other one next to Mario. Smack, smack. And I'm sorry, Mario! I rolled a 1.
Okay, as it swings, it nearly clips Mario in the back of the knees. He manages to miss, like, just barely by dodging, feeling the cold, not his cold, someone else's cold, nearly clip him by the ankles and knees. Mario, you're just... everyone's failing around you.
Lilith is very nervous right now. She's pretty sure she knows where this is coming from.
You know what? Normally I wouldn't, but I understand. I'm pretty nervous my damn self. All
right, Mario, it's your turn.
With a friend like these who needs enemies, he's going to stab at the one closest to him that is still alive and kicking. Maybe.
Just a moment. Who are you granting inspiration to, Colin? Because you may have inspiration for this. Who knows? To Lilith. Okay, Lilith has inspiration. Perfect.
Okay. Sweet. Thank you, patron daddy.
Clinging game crash.
So that is 12 points of damage. Sorry, that's 12 on the rapier for 11 points of piercing and 1 point of cold. That makes the creature, as you strike through it, freeze around where you struck them and slowly wilt away.
All right, and then on the as well, I'm going to expend one level of one thing of inspiration to do defensive flourish.
Okay.
So I have to roll a d6, and then I can add that to my AC. For now, I have 22 AC. Yeah.
Okay. All right, and then it comes back around at initiative 0, this being the beginning of the third turn. You see a man step out of the kind of side shack of the mansion, the one that has the large open access to the ground, like a loading dock. Trailing behind him another 2 dozen of these creatures, and holding in his hand a crooked staff of wood. And as he mutters, he starts swirling a hand over his head, and the clouds above begin to swirl with it.
Fuckers!
All right, Arabella.
Aye, how far away is he?
He is 100 feet.
Okay. Fuck his concentration, guiding bolt.
Go ahead and roll for an
You
attack.
don't get to concentrate on shit.
Okay.
I was like, man, it'd be really funny if he rolls a nat 1 for his dexterity, just gets struck by lightning.
What if he's here to help us?
He's not.
He has 2 dozen of those things behind him.
Yeah, no,
we're
there's
taking
2
our
dozen
chances.
of those things following him, not attacking him.
Maybe they're running after him.
The 23 hit.
Will definitely hit, yeah.
Cool.
For 15 points of radiant damage. Okay,
Yep.
as you strike him, his con save did not allow him. He does not maintain concentration on what he was attempting to do, which would have been fun. As you strike him, he takes a step backwards, a thick burning ring in the middle of his chest, and the faint glow surrounding him, providing advantage on the next attack against him.
He also took 1 point of lightning damage.
Excellent.
Oh, lightning's a bitch.
As Arabella is constantly crackling with lightning and laughing fucking maniacally on the battlefield.
Which is nowhere near disturbing.
No, of course not.
You get used to it.
You don't.
Don't give that false hope. Okay. So it will then go to the top of the initiative. So Arabella, you just went. Do you have a bonus action or anything else you want to do?
I look at my brother and go, "Hey, you have a potion, right?"
Yeah, I have a potion that I've been saving for some reason. No, I don't. Not at all, actually.
Okay.
All right. Then it goes to Malik.
All right, great. Mount's gonna draw back his bow. He's gonna go another 30 feet forward.
Okay.
That weird person that just came out.
But 160 feet from you.
160 feet doesn't matter.
Okay.
Sharpshooter feet. I'm gonna choose to take a -5 penalty to this.
Okay. Well, you do have advantage on it, but disadvantage because of the rain and the wind, so it's a flat check.
Rain and wind. Okay, cool.
Making it
I'll
hard
take
to
that.
draw your bow.
Yeah. That's a specific property of the storm.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
range attacks would be a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is it all range
Wish
attacks or
me
only
luck,
ranged weapons
fuckers.
attacks?
It is.
Actually, I
What?
can use a bonus action to
Shift your hunter's
move-
mark?
Yes, to him.
Okay.
Would that negate it?
No.
Okay, cool.
No.
But
It's the handling of a ranged weapon attack that provides disadvantage.
okay,
So ranged spells don't matter.
wait a minute. The concentration dropped.
Why did it drop?
Did you?
He wasn't the
Never mind.
he wasn't the one who summoned the storm. He was trying to control it.
Oh, okay.
He's
okay.
a druid.
I know nothing, and I'm playing it as I know nothing, because I honestly do. So let's go. That's horrible.
Surprisingly, a 12 will hit.
A 12 will hit.
It will hit.
But no, I'm taking the -5 to it.
A 7 will not hit.
7 will not hit. Okay. My bonus action has been done. My movement has been done. That's all that I can do then.
Alrighty. On initiative count. Sorry?
I didn't ask this, but what does Malik look like race wise?
Somewhat human. There's something else
Very
about
human.
him, but he is relatively human.
So, I need everyone to roll dexterity checks. Dexterity saves, sorry, as another burst of lightning occurs.
We all have advantage again.
Nope, just regular.
14.
I'm still holding up my
Do
sword.
I fail?
Oh, you're still
I'm
holding up
still
your sword?
holding up my sword.
Okay, so yeah, everyone have
Yeah.
advantage, yeah.
Because I'm using my one hand to cast Eldritch Blast. I've moved
okay.
up, but I have not.
Put your
I have
put
not
your
moved
hand
my
down,
arm.
Okay, so
Wonderful.
God damn it, Crimson.
I
what did-
can't roll above a 10 today.
Crimson got a 10.
I got a 12, so I'm not anybody. Anybody who rolled below 12 is getting hit.
Damn it.
The druid rolled a 3. So he steps out of the bay that he was in, the loading dock, and immediately gets struck by the lightning he was attempting to control for 5d6 damage.
Armor's a
5d6?
bitch. Yeah, I got hit by that.
And almost max damage.
For 23 points of damage, he gets blasted back inwards. You see a clean smoking crater where these disgusting looking boots are still standing, but there is no more druid.
A nod of laughter from Arabella just picks
There's
up.
no more druid.
There's no more druid.
Oh my gosh.
Are we alive?
Time to shine. Guess not.
The lightning took the druid out.
You're kidding.
No, and Arabella's laughter picked up the second she saw that shit go down.
Neat.
That's funny.
Okay.
Are we still killing things?
On that count, a massive wolf, easily 3 times the size of the wolves you have seen prior, bounds out of the loading dock and heads towards you.
Well, I'm glad he waited his turn.
Yeah. Okay. Oh shit.
Crimson, go ahead.
If I can't.
What was it that bound out? Sorry.
A massive wolf.
Move up 30. Be close-ish to a ranger friends. Take short bow. Have advantage, disadvantage on one of the things that's near Mario.
Mario's no longer... I mean,
Yeah,
that's a critical hit regardless, so that's going to be a lot of damage to the next one.
Oh, was there none near Mario?
There weren't, no. But it's okay. You would still, that's still a hit. That's still going to kill one of them. It's okay. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I think there's still 5 near Arabella.
They're not near you. They're like about 10 feet away from you, just throwing needles.
Oh, okay. Well, if there was none near Mario, I would have hit the next...
Yeah.
The next biggest target, which would have been the wolf. Actually, no, I probably don't have eyes on that, so yeah.
No, you wouldn't have eyes on it yet. Yeah. It's going to go to the wolf. As it comes, it moves 60 feet out of the loading bay, looks around, notices that there is an armored creature not too far away from it, and moves up to be in melee distance of Arabella, but does not get to make an attack this turn. Therian.
And now there's a giant puppy in the fray. Oh boy.
Okay.
Rear.
This is about to
How you
sound-
doing?
'cause I'm assuming I'm within 35 foot of this wolf because I moved. I kept moving.
Yeah, you
up.
are. You're within range of Arabella, so you're within range of the wolf.
Okay. If I hit this attack, can I leave my sword in it? As a lightning rod.
You can attempt to with an athletics check. Yeah. Opposed athletics check.
Okay. Okay. And just to make sure I fucking hit this thing. Channel Divinity, Vow of Amity.
Okay.
I have advantage for the next minute on this creature.
Okay, so you run up and you try to smack it.
Yep. So it's an attack to see if I hit, and then an athletics check if I do.
And
hit.
opposed athletics to see if it wins. See if you can stick it in there, yeah.
Okay.
A 21 will most certainly hit for 12 points of damage. Not bad. And you attempt to force the blade to stay in the wolf. That is a 21 for him. No, unfortunately not.
Okay. Yeah, if it's gonna fall out, I'll grab it.
Yeah. So you stick it. You're trying to push it in there, and as it doesn't really wedge, it moves away. The wall of muscle that is the wolf pushing the blade out. You don't manage to keep it in there, unfortunately. It's still in your hands, though.
Right.
All right. And I believe that's your turn.
And then bonus action, I'll just hold my arm up again.
Okay. Then it will go to the Blights. All 11 of them are going, or sorry, all 5 of them are going to make attacks against Arabella again.
Oh my gosh.
Does a 17 hit Arabella?
No.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
You take 7 points of piercing damage.
Cool.
Then the
I'm
other.
down.
Okay, you're unconscious? All right.
Yeah.
The other blights will move out of the loading dock, moving towards the party, now only around 90 feet away from all of you. They're still out of their needle range, but not much. And there are, like I said, another 24 or so. Lilith.
Source. No, wait. I'm only level 1. I don't have sorcery points yet.
Technically, you're level 4.
Level 1 sorcerer. How far away is Arabella from me?
Arabella's about 30 feet away from you.
Okay, I am gonna go up there, and I am going to cast shatter at the ones around her, and try not to hit her with it because, yeah.
There are none directly around her. There's a wolf right beside her, and there are 5 about 10 feet away trying to needle her to death.
Right, all of them.
All of them.
How large is your shatter?
20. It's a 20-foot by 20-foot square.
Absolutely, you can hit all of them.
That's a 10-foot radius
Oh,
sphere.
is it 10-foot radius?
10-foot radius means 20 foot across. No, 10-foot
Yeah,
radius
20 foot.
means 10 feet across. You could hit...
No, 10-foot radius is 20 foot across.
Yeah, because it's 20-foot diameter, yeah.
Diameter.
You could hit all of them. Science.
Yep.
Con saves, right?
It's
Math, not
Wolf,
science. Math.
Wolf will fail.
Same.
Math is science. That'll succeed. He'll succeed.
Science is math.
He won't
Anyway.
succeed. And
That's a
he will
12.
succeed. Okay, 1 fails and the wolf fails. 16 points of damage is enough to kill one of the little dudes.
Mm-hmm.
And
then half
another
as much
one-
on the other one, so 6.
Yeah, even on half, the another one still
8.
dies, leaving only 2 of them standing.
And I'm assuming the wolf.
Yeah, the wolf does take a considerable amount of damage from that. You can tell that he's injured, but still
And then-
mobile.
Smacking the wolf with the tentacle.
Okay.
Smack him right on the ass. Just
Smack him right on the ass. No. Just smacking
Full send it. The
for
ultimate wind-up.
18,
18 will definitely hit.
for 10.
10 points of cold damage. Okay. The wolf is now completely focused on you as it turns. It sees you like extending your hand to move the tentacle, and you can hear the deep growl, the coming from its chest.
Shut up, wolf. I'm not having it today. I'm having a bad day. Okay. This is my turn. I'm yelling at the wolf.
Okay. Then it's going to go to Mario.
Defensive Flourish falls, so I'm back down to 17 AC.
Mhm.
Clearly, we're not running, and we're going to die on this hill. So, how far away is Arabella?
About 30 feet.
30 feet? Okay. What about everybody else? Everybody else, is there any way he can get close to somebody to provide support and or get an advantage on something?
You could run around and help flank the wolf with Therian.
Okay. How far is the wolf?
About 30 feet.
All right.
Yeah,
Just
they're
gonna
right
run
next
full 30 feet, get right next to the wolf that's paying attention to Lilith, and gonna stab him with his rapier / booming blade.
Okay.
23.
That'll be 12 points of damage.
Yep. And then he, because of my edge, he can only move half his movement speed.
Oh, that's brutal. You're right. Okay, fair enough.
And then as a bonus action, healing word on Arabella.
Healing word on who?
Oh.
At what level?
Arabella? Okay.
Second level. Give me 1 second.
Oh, your edge is dirty.
Yes, it is.
I guess mine's pretty dirty
points.
too, because it saved me from dying from lightning.
So I upcasted it and only got 3 out of it. So yay!
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Actually, it's supposed to be 4.
Yeah, it should be 2d4 plus.
3, right?
It is.
So it should
It is.
be
It is 2d4 plus 2.
No, it's 1d4 plus 2 right now.
Plus the 1d4 plus 2.
Oh, it's 6 total.
Look at
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's
6
6 total.
6 total. Yeah. Okay,
Oh.
yeah, 6 points of healing.
So I'm up.
Yes, get the fuck up!
This is a problem for everyone.
Yes, it is.
DM.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to mark off one of my spell slots.
Mhm.
So I probably shouldn't have been able to cast that last one.
It's fine. We'll mark you down a spell slot. Like you have no more spells left, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll also be down a spell slot for the next rest.
Okay.
And a burn.
So, that's the end of Mario. At initiative 0, this turn. Sorry, no, it's the druid's turn. Oh, he's dead.
Druid's
Yeah,
dead.
he's a pile of that.
Super dead.
At this point, the
His shoes
front
are
door,
smoking.
the front door of the mansion opens up, and another, looking very similar, but a woman with long, scraggly hair, filled with like roots and leaves, looking completely unkempt, is leading another small army of needle blights out towards you. Yeah. So that's another druid and another bunch of needle blights.
I feel like if we live this, we're gonna have killed over 100 creatures as a group.
I mean, it's kind of like we earn a level up.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Right?
Arabella.
Trust me.
I.
Just got one.
So I'm not like sitting up yet, but the wolf is still next to me, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna reach out and grab him and inflict wounds.
Very nicely done.
It would be a
Thanks.
disadvantage because you're prone.
Yeah.
You'd have to stand up.
Oh, then I'll just stand up.
Okay.
I figured since he's right next to me, I can just.
No, if you would have a flat roll because he is flanked, but you can stand up to gain advantage.
Okay. Yeah, I do it at advantage then.
Okay. Yeah. That
Doesn't matter
definitely
because my
hits.
first roll is
Fish,
22.
crit fish.
All right, I'll crit fish. Why
There
not?
you go. I'm like, you always want to crit fish with inflict wounds. It is such a dirty spell.
Okay.
20 necrotic.
20 points of necrotic damage. As you touch the creature, thin threads of blight weave its way through its fur, and it hits the ground and shifts back into a druid. You can see scarred black veins along his body as your spell did more than just drop him from polymorph.
And 1
Not
point of
polymorph,
lightning
shapeshift.
damage.
Okay.
It was a wild shape.
It was a wild shape.
Yeah.
I just say bad dog.
You dropped him. So part of that damage went over into his form with that description, which is good.
Okay. After... sorry, Malik, you're up.
All right, cool. 30 feet up, and okay, I see this unkempt woman coming out of the door.
Yep.
With even more vine blades.
Yeah, I would honestly like to roll like an insight check to see if these druids are actually controlling these blight things.
Okay, that would take your action to do. Is that okay?
That is okay if I could get advantage on my next attack to where I could zero in.
If you do not move, I'll give you that advantage. So your next attack, if you stand still, and you just take this time to do an insight check, next round I'll give you advantage.
Cool.
As long as this insight check is pretty good. Do it up.
No, so then I will not move. I will survey this druid that's coming out. Please be good. I have a +4 and proficiency in this. That's not good.
Hey, funny thing about Roll20 is when you say the words, I am good at this, or please be good, it never happens.
Oh no, trust me.
That happens
There's a
regardless
reason
with Moose.
D&D Beyond.
Yeah, like the people who have played with me through Roll20, Roll20 hates me.
Hates everybody. It's an equal
No, it's been doing great things for a vast majority of you guys.
So it's at this point, at initiative roll 20 again, that the clouds overhead stop letting down such a heavy rain. It slowly goes back to a drizzle, the lightning no longer flicking around, and you see a form.
Oh, okay.
This large winged beast fly down towards the group. As it gets larger and larger, it's an easily 20-foot wingspan creature, soars towards the ground, and makes a grapple attempt.
On who?
So that is a 24 to grapple.
Who's it grappling?
And it grabs the druid that was just turned into a wolf and soars off with him. About a minute later, his body will drop to the ground.
The one that was dead?
Yeah.
The one that, not the one that was
Oh,
dead.
the one that just shifted from a wolf back to a druid.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why are we
All right.
Just suffer.
Okay.
Why are we here?
Arabella.
Wait a
having
minute.
great
Hold on.
time.
Malik, you do recognize that is the war form of a were-raven.
Oh.
You're not
Damn
sure
it.
which one it was, but one of the ravens just helped you out.
Okay. But Hunter's Mark, I can shift onto the druid that just came out.
Yep.
Cool. That's it. That's all I can do. I have advantage on my next attack. Guys, don't die.
Crimson.
Oh, you get
Hard
you
not
get
to.
used to it. You get used to it. Trust
We
me.
get used to it. Chat likes to kill us.
Crimson, you're
I
up.
hate you guys.
I'm dying. Give me a second.
We know. We all are.
Well, you guys are. I haven't been hit once.
Hey, you have this wonderful ability to like heal people now.
That is straight up like tempting fate right there.
Who? Who has the ability to heal people now?
I don't? What do you mean?
Try to save them. Wake them up from reality.
You do. Your fingies. You have a healing touch ability now.
30 dead
I don't know that.
needle blights.
Well,
Not yet.
I know that. Crimson doesn't know that.
Yes.
So,
Oh, okay.
uh,
You know, wish it on someone while you're touching them. Like, man, I wish I could heal you. That's what you can.
Yeah, but the thing is I don't have negative feelings. So
You
I
can
don't
still
know.
wish to heal people.
I don't think Crimson would ever be like the negative feeling of they're not desperate enough that like they need me. They're doing fine.
Arabella was just on the ground. Passed out.
Yeah, now she's back up. Look at that.
Hey, you're okay.
So there's a little thing around, and then
There's lots of little things still.
There are two needle blights that are very close to Arabella who are trying to attack her. There is a druid surrounded by a small army of needles at the door, and there are 24 of them moving back towards the group.
Lovely. When we killed any of these druids, did like any of the things
Go away.
Go away?
No, they did not.
Is the druid that you described with like the tangled hair look special in any way from
They
the
look
other druids?
very, very ragged, but that's about it.
Well, I'm still in a nice position to run if need be, so they don't look like they're here to hang out with us, so I guess I will take a shot at the druid.
Okay, go ahead and fire.
That's just normal, right?
Yeah, it's normal.
Yay, I still can't roll above a 10.
But this one actually does manage to hit. And while it is not a sneak attack, it does do 10 points of piercing damage.
Aw, yeah. Bonus
Oh,
action,
yeah, baby.
bonus action hide.
Oh, you were hidden. That's right. That does do sneak attack.
Yes, yes it does.
All right, so that's 20 points of damage to this druid, who's now starting to cough up a bit of dark brackish blood.
Oh man, this is totally gonna look like the ranger hitter.
You're
Go
not
for
wrong.
As
Okay.
I disappear
Go
back
for
into the as I disappear back into the brush.
On its turn, it's going to
Gone.
raise its staff above its head, grab it in both hands, and snap it over its knee.
Are you done?
Crimson
He's
is.
done.
Oh yeah, I'm gone. I'm done.
No, he's snapping his staff.
Yeah, she snaps
Fuck.
her staff over her knee, and there's a moment where magic just seems to flood into her, and she responds by throwing her hands up, and that is a searing ray.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
One at
fuck.
Arabella, one at Mario, one at Lilith.
And what's
How avoid that? Please?
Searing rays are attacks by
Yeah.
the druid.
That's a 14 on on Arabella.
Oh, miss.
It's a 25 on Mario,
Of course, it's a fucking 25. Yes, I did.
and it's an 18 on Lilith.
Yep.
So Mario, you're taking 8 points of fire damage. And Lilith, you're taking 9 points of fire damage.
Lilith is down.
Okay. As she kind of throws the staff to the side, you can still see the remnants of magic swirling around. That is her turn. Therian.
Alrighty, what could I do?
Therian, we're in a pickle. It might be time to let the beast go.
Not yet.
That's a risk. Is this a bonus action?
All right. Clean Game Crash, you are granting inspiration to somebody. Who would you like to grant it to? Just don't die. Don't die.
I am going to.
I already have inspiration. I haven't used it yet. Plus, I'm down, so.
You can grant me inspiration. I wouldn't mind.
Give it to Malik.
Somebody help! They're killing us! Please help! Quack!
Okay, you're going to lay on hands. Lilith. Okay, so 14 points to Lilith. She is now conscious. Lilith, if you are granted a second stack of inspiration, that means you can move it onto somebody else.
Malik, why not?
Okay.
Lovely.
At this point. Oh, well, I mean, clean game crashes requested Mario. If we're okay with that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, okay, so Mario's got it. On the, you still have a bonus action there, and you're going to do anything with it? Okay. So, are you going to use your movement at all to get away, or anything like that, or just staying where you are?
Can I hide behind Mario?
You like just position.
Yeah.
You can hide a little. It's fine.
Like just crouch a little bit, so they have to
No.
go through Mario.
Don't hurt me. The Needle Blights, the two that are left, are going to try and take down Arabella again. A 15 to hit does not hit. And a 17 to hit does not hit. Okay, the other 24 needle blights move, so they're about 60 feet away, which from experience you are aware means they can start tossing needles next turn.
Okay.
The 5 at the door, the small army she had around her, form a kind of barrier, and you can see they're doing something weird where they're kind of weaving together. It's unusual.
I don't like that.
Okay, Lilith.
Stand up.
Mm-hmm.
Turn.
I'm looking real rough, by the way.
I have no spell slots left, so
Great
weird.
plan, guys. Great plan.
I am going to firebolt the ones that are trying to weave together.
Okay.
Or at least one of them. And miss. Wait, but I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay, go ahead.
And still miss, probably. 12?
Yep. A 12 does hit as you burn a small section of these weaving together blights. That is 10 points of damage, which is enough to just take one of them out, leaving only 4 of them there.
Okay, and then, send my nice little tentacle over there to also smack him around. It doesn't, I have read, it doesn't say it goes away if I get knocked down, but
You would have to resummon it, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll just resummon it. And smack. Also, with another nat 20!
Seriously, no. I use the stuff, and oh yeah, okay, it's a kind of a K roll. 3 nat 20s this session.
All on
You
the
get
tentacle.
used to it.
All on the tentacle. I did roll with the crit damage to that, so.
Yeah, so that'll take another one down as the cold grips it and tears it to shreds. They stop weaving together. Okay. Is there anything else you wish to do?
No, that's all I can do.
Move?
I will alert you. You have 15 feet of movement left, and these things are only 60 feet away from you.
I will move out of their range.
You'll move 15 feet backwards. Good idea. Mario.
Okay. First off, Mario is going to use his beer. On this action, Mario is going to use Hexblade. No. How far is that lady away from us that hit us with the searing ray?
About
60 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do something a little crazier. Hold on.
Is Mario gonna bonk?
Oh, I wished.
Is Mario using the left testicle?
So Mario is going to cast Hex on the one of the tree blights that is the lowest.
Okay.
That he can see within 90 feet.
There's still the 2 around that are attacking Arabella that you could target.
All right, that'll work. And then he is going to. How far away am I from them? Because I remember I moved up near the wolf, and Arabella was what, like T-shaped, I guess, against the wolf.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, am I within 5 feet? Basically, what I'm asking.
Of her, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, am I in 5 feet within the blights? What I was asking.
No, they're about 10 feet away.
10 feet away. All right, Eldritch blasting. 24 for 8.
Plus your D6.
Plus my D6 on Hex. Second. 9.
Total of 9 damage?
Yep.
Not
If I remember correctly, the 1 damage is necrotic from Hex, if that's important.
It is not.
Yes, 1 necrotic damage as well.
Unfortunately, it does not take one of them out.
That's fine. I did something.
Do you wish to move?
Yes, I wish to move. I wish to get the hell out of Dodge and move the remainder of my feet. Well, not the remainder, but just out of the range, pretty much where Lilith is at.
Okay. Then it will go to Malik. Sorry, no. Arabella. On initiative 0 count. You see another druid come walking from the top on those iron rails that kind of block off the roof. Another one kind of stays up there and leans against the railing and begins making that motion again, that large swirling motion as the clouds begin to follow suit. The lightning begins to arc and crackle. That's its turn. There are another 10 little guys with him.
Okay. I'm going to destroy this house.
Can I do something weird?
What's that?
Can I sacrifice a spell slot and crouch down, remembering my weird dream about my edge, and just sink my hands into the mud and try to summon a lightning strike on the one doing the weird cloud shit with my edge? Is that a thing that I can try?
You can attempt a push like that. It would be a religion check, just flat.
Mm-hmm.
You try to control the lightning, feeling the same kind of thrum inside you, but the alien nature of the druidic magic prevents you from pulling on the lightning in the skies.
That's okay.
Would you like to run?
I don't like running, but we are really outnumbered here. Yeah.
Okay. Is it everyone's intentions to GTFO?
No, no one has told me what you guys are going here for, so I'm just kind of fighting from a distance.
We're going for wine. It's not working. We should leave.
You guys wanted wine? Why didn't you just fucking ask?
If you tell me right now you have wine, I'm going to be very nettled.
Excuse me, I'm sorry for the interruption and everything that's happened. These numbnuts just came for wine.
There is an outraged cry and a scream, and 2 dead druid friends probably has something to do with it, not to mention you decimated their fields with fire and destroyed a large portion of their blights.
That's them! They honestly had no idea how to ask you for things.
And both of the druids are now moving in concert to shape the clouds.
Okay, great. You know the one that I had
marked?
Yep. And
shoot?
that I'm gonna be shooting at advantage.
Okay.
You know what? This is just for maybe trying to graze me. And yeah. At advantage. There is gonna be nothing better than that.
You took the -5 with that too, didn't you?
No, he did not.
Oh, I thought
he
you
did not claim
the
sharpshooter beforehand.
No, it did not. I was just doing. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna move, but I'm gonna insight this the situation, and I failed on it. But it's like,
let it fly.
But I will take advantage. But considering the fact that I can't roll again and get anything better, can I take the sharpshooter?
No, unfortunately not. It has to be declared before your attack. I'm sorry.
No. It's okay. Because that's great.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of damage because that's a crit on your weapon dice and your hunter's mark.
And it's what, just double the dice?
Yep, so it should be
So
2d8.
on D&D Beyond, you can right-click on the damage output of the macro and click crit roll or crit damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then it automatically rolls a crit damage for you.
Okay, so that is that. Thank you for telling me that because I did not know that.
Yep. And then same with your hunter's mark. If you do the same
Oh
thing.
yeah. Oh, I am already doing that. But I want that arrow to go through her eye.
It absolutely does. As like you feel the hunter's mark guiding your hand, you move just a little bit to the right, and as you release the arrow, it spins. You can see the wind knocks it just ever so slightly askew from being perfectly in the forehead to directly through her eye, splattering the back of the door that she's standing against with gray and white brain matter that slowly drips down in the rain. Do you wish to run?
Listen, these guys just need some wine. Can we get that before I do this again? Or do we just need to burn all the fields?
Go ahead and make a persuasion check with just regular.
Yeah. Oh, this is going to be regular. Persuasion +1. Let's go. Okay.
Not so good. So on initiative count 20, two thick stalks of lightning strike the ground, and they don't seem to do anything. And then a few seconds later, a giant woven hand of roots and branches begins to pull itself up out of the ground on either side of the party. Thick, massive, this blight erupts out of the ground and stands an easy 12 feet tall. Two of them on either side of you, woven from the thick underbrush of the vineyard. I'm going to say you people should probably really consider running.
The furthest away from the party. So if you guys aren't behind me at this point in time, all I am doing is taking pot shots.
Okay.
Will I have a turn?
You will.
I'm running.
But we're going to leave initiative right now, and I'm going to get all of you to roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
No.
The DC is 5 for this first one.
Oh.
Can I forego that and just clear? Can I make sure that they have enough cover? Or
Excuse me, that was not a 3. That was a 17. Okay.
Grim?
can I take shots to give everyone coming back advantage on this?
Unfortunately not, because this is a chase scene kind of thing at the very beginning, which means it's just the dexterity save is to avoid the massive clouds of needles that are being shot and volleyed towards you.
I got you.
Yeah.
Prim? Prim?
Bye. Good luck, everyone.
So Lilith, you're going to be taking 3d6 damage.
It was so stupid because the 17 was upward and it lit up the 3 on the side.
So you're taking 12 points of piercing damage as you're the only one to get pegged by a dozen needles coming from the sky.
That
You got pegged.
Oh, how many? 12? Okay.
12 points,
not
yeah.
even in the fun way.
I was like, not even in a fun way.
Okay, and then I will get everyone to roll another Constitution save as you're continuing to try and get away. It starts to kind of breathe differently. The air is heavy and thick. It's hard for you to continue running. The DC is 10 here.
Wait a minute.
I don't need
Do
to
I
breathe.
get advantage for this being my favorite terrain?
You would.
Ooh.
And I don't breathe.
So I get to reroll both of
it's
them.
less about the breathing, more about the activity. It still tires you out. The breathing is just a description.
Do
Out
I
of-
have advantage on this because I was gone
No.
with my...
Out of a weird curiosity, are we still in initiative order?
No, we are not.
Can I fog cloud to cover us?
I would allow that, and I would allow you to grant someone else advantage for that check, then.
Okay.
That 20 that I got, can I run back and grab someone who has fallen?
I'll allow you to help someone else succeed, yes.
I will. Ooh.
So only Crimson and Therian have failed at this point.
But Therian doesn't need to breathe.
Who has fallen?
It's still affecting me. It's not actually a breathing issue.
Okay,
It's
okay,
fucking
okay.
stupid.
Then
Don't
yeah,
describe it
I'll
as a breathing
give it
issue.
to Therian.
Okay.
As I'm like, I think as she's running, she just lets out a The fog.
Okay, so to be clear, this is not just because it's hard to breathe now, it's because you are running continuously, and that's what's causing the Constitution save. This is essentially you guys trying to outrun something for a long period of time. Therian, you'll take a level of exhaustion. And lastly, as you guys attempt to get away from this, I'll get all of you to make a stealth save. Oh, stealth check, not stealth save, stealth check.
Fuck.
And the DC
Favorite
on this,
terrain.
the
Advantage.
DC on this will be 10. And yes, you will have advantage.
So I
DC
can just roll it flat.
No, it was it's only the ranger that has advantage.
Gotcha.
And me.
Okay.
And
you,
you.
Chief.
So Lilith, Mario, and Therian, you aren't quite out of the way when these creatures come around, and you are able to take a few of them down, but not before they deal a D8 damage to each of you. That's 1 to Lilith, 1 to Mario, and 2 to Therian, because I have the best rolls on the planet.
You know what? I will take it because that means I'm still moving.
You won with 1 HP.
With 1 HP!
But you do manage to escape from the absolute catastrophe that was a wave of needle, twig, and vine blights.
Okay, can we all petition just no more woes? And, like, please? I'm really tired of it.
No, it's a part of the adventure.
No, I
When-
like seriously. I'm.
When we're in
It
the
seems
clear,
like it's getting
can
in the
I
way of stuff.
can I just when Arabella realizes we're in the clear, can I just start prayer of healing?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Now, because we did miss out on our break, I think we'll end the game just a little bit early today. After that insane combat, I think we need a little bit of cooldown time. But everyone is going to heal for 8. You guys can get the effects of a short rest in immediately, and we can plan what to do for the next time. So thank you all very much for joining us for the last 3 or so hours, just to hang out and have a good time with Barovia. And I will see all of you guys potentially next week. Bye.
Woo.